Hello and welcome everyone to the 54th episode of our D&D 5e campaign titled Treasures of the Sunken City, and this time everything is correct, and this is totally not the second time I did this.
Yes.
And today's recap will be done by whoever lost the coin, won the coin flip.
Yes, and that was me. I very victoriously won. Where we left off.
Sounds like it's
while
still an
ago,
issue.
We were in the middle of combat with the pirates in the Haunty Docks.
You can do it.
Nils had just been taken hostage.
Wow.
They're trying to strike a deal. Let him go, we let them go. We did not agree. The battle ensued for quite a while. It was very fierce, I assure you. I don't remember it very clearly how the actual battle went.
A lot of people drowned.
Yes.
Not random guy got one shot by Scorpion. Nils got one shot by Scorpion.
Yeah, that was at the end of the session prior to the prior one.
Yeah, it was already done at that point. Yes.
Yes.
Was
Yes. After a long and hard-fought battle, the heroes emerged victorious. After which, their ship began sinking. After we had caused a lot of damage. But with the pirates soundly defeated, Peril decided that now is the time to loot.
You kind of forgot the part where the pirates blew up their ship.
Right, yeah, that's what happened.
That's why most of them drowned themselves.
Exactly, yeah, I forgot about that. Good thing you reminded me. Yes, that happened. Ship did not want to be taken alive, nor the pirates. We didn't let them.
Like we were gonna let them be taken alive.
Yes. The ship sunk, was destroyed, and Peril went down in an attempt to find all the money and the loot and everything in between. All the while, Nils was dying in the water, if I recall. Everything stabilized, and Peril used one of his items, I believe, that he hadn't used since I joined anyway. It transformed into a giant ooze. I don't remember exactly what type of ooze was it.
It was what was it? Treasure ooze?
Well, he didn't want to transform into that, but that was part of the wild magic or whatever it was.
It was essentially it's a gray matter orb. It lets me auto prepare polymorph, and I can once per long rest cast using the orb at a roll 10, and then something for 1 to 4 it's a normal polymorph. Anything else it can happen. And one of the choices what I got is I had to say what I wanted to turn into, and then I turned into a goop version of that.
Yes. Whatever it was, he was now a mostly mindless ooze, with the only drive to acquire wealth, which he did successfully. While this was happening, a guard came running up to us, saying that an army had arrived outside the city walls. This was a bit sooner than we had anticipated, and we had to smack Peril a few times to have him lose concentration on his polymorph.
Ooze has a high con save.
Yeah, it took several attempts. Well, more than several. It took a good number of attempts. But we succeeded, and we headed off to the walls, as the army had requested our presence. Something to talk to us about. On the walls, the leader of the army spoke to us, demanding that we pay the fines that we had accrued doing all our heroly business. Peril, of course, declined, saying it was bullshit. But something took hold of Nils as he, standing next to Peril, reached into his bag of holding and grabbed how many platinum was it?
He grabbed the 3,300 gold.
A veritable wealth of money, stole from Peril. Peril said, "What the fuck?" And after large, lengthy scuffle, well, not scuffle, but kerfuffle, definitely, where yeah, party didn't really know how to deal with the situation. Except Nix stood up, pointed his blade at Nils, and after it was resolved, Nils was no longer in possession of the money, and the army said, "Thank you for your payment," and left. Money was gone, the army left, and Peril was very pissed.
His name goes straight in on the list.
You don't even know what his name is, but he goes straight on the list.
Yeah.
Skills
Yeah,
just I don't care.
and I believe that was the end of the session.
It's not even tax, it's fined. Just that in Electrum. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's about 6k in Electrum.
Isn't it 300 in Electron?
Well, it's double the number. Like, if they stole that much gold, you just double it, and that's how much it would be in Electrum.
Oh right it is. Yeah, I thought Electron was 5 gold instead of 5 silver.
No. So I said about 6k because I forgot the number.
Yeah, because Electrum is like made of half gold, half silver.
Yeah, it's totally not a stupid currency. Nah, what do you mean?
That, like nobody uses.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm gonna convert all my money into Electrum, so I'm technically wealthier because I have lots more coins.
I mean, Electrum is a real life alloy. It is
Yes.
literally what it's like how I think like bronze is a mixture of copper and tin. It's just
Not
literally-
necessarily. There's different kinds of bronze, but it's mostly a mix of copper and tin.
We get the point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I made the joke.
So what you're saying is that if I convert all my money into copper, I'd be the wealthiest in the party.
No, you'd still be as wealthy technically. You just have more coins than everyone else.
No, I
You
have more
all
coins than the rest of the
you
party.
already made Nick regret the joke.
You make a bad joke, I'll latch onto that. Like it's keeping me alive,
Nice.
man.
Yeah, you
back
forget it's
in-
power.
We're back into the business of prepping for vengeance.
Okay, Batman, calm down.
Every fucking month money gets stolen from me.
Right, let's go. We're just. I'm assuming our plan isn't going to be to just waltz over there and murder them, right?
I mean,
Well,
it worked before.
I don't know if we still expect an army to come attack. They just came to take our fucking money.
Yeah.
So I figured we would maybe ask the priestess if we still have plans to defend.
Yeah, because if that was just the army that the guy that we interrogated was referring to, then that would imply that whoever these guys are that organize this whole coup and all, or just know of the business of the police.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot. I
oh.
forgot if the Jester guy actually mentioned us turning the lesser people against the king. I only remember the tax part. You know, the important parts.
Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police.
It's your little cups.
Scatter, it's the fuzz.
They do look like bloodsuckers anyway. Some of them.
Honestly, a better way to describe it would be scatter. It's the bones.
We've been rattled.
Fucking Christ.
The boys
We've been boned.
Could we maybe roll to remember if they mentioned anything? What they said besides the taxes? Because maybe we would have remembered if it had been next week, but it's been next month.
I don't know. Give me a short-term memory check so I get an intelligence.
Yeah. Use that brain of yours.
Fuck.
Damn.
Start
My
off-
guy,
Holy
use
shit.
the brain.
They were
My
only
mind
mentioning your
only-
money, and they are coming for all of it.
They wanted my money, and they took some of my money, and they're coming for more. It's the only thing in Peril's brains.
They
Like,
want to take your
this-
house.
Dude,
I don't have a
this,
house.
He doesn't
They
have
want
a
to take the
house.
factory.
this is just like peak peril moment.
Only money matters. God fucking damn.
They want to take the
This is a
house
real
and the
peril
factory.
moment right here,
Oh,
folks.
can I put? I wonder if I can post it. No, Peril's flaw is literally this.
Money.
This is Peril's flaw.
Money?
Someone's trying to take my money.
You have been not really bamboozled. I mean, you have been kind of bamboozled.
That's just like it was like 300 gold for like entering in a legal area, and then 3,000 for being a dick to the royalty.
Yes.
No, I think it's because for being news because they're arguing I committed no crime because they have shit proof. Well, since when did cops need proof anyway?
Anywho,
Yeah,
I mean, who knows if they planted evidence on you?
they didn't present it.
I think you do
Yeah,
that in court.
they mostly said, well, we don't need more than we have, which is reports, sightings, and yeah, just
Oh yeah.
Okay, we still have a couple of hours before the before we should sleep.
presumably.
Before we should sleep, actually, it's still not. It's been the same day since we started the rebellion, or since we quelled it.
Quick question to everyone. Does everyone know how to communicate secretly over Roll20?
You mean voice?
Yeah.
Is there a whisper?
Yeah, you
There's
can. To
last-
specifically whisper to me, you can use /GM.
Yeah.
No, is it /GM? No, it's /whisper GM. Or /WGM. Yeah. To roll specifically, so only I can see it, it's /GR, and then you can type in something.
For roles in the character sheet, you can there's a tick. You can say public or to GM in the
Yeah.
sheet as well.
How did I message only you?
With /W spacebar GM.
Yes.
W spacebar GM. Okay, like this.
Yeah. Yes, exactly like that.
I'm waiting.
I know.
Is there a way to do a blind GM roll or a blind DM roll?
So you yourself can't see it? No.
Ah, too bad.
You can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from your mistakes. I guess
I
you
like
could.
doing.
I guess you could roll while at the same time looking at the options screen and then immediately just delete the text chat. But yeah, just saying because those ways of communication will be relevant when the gesturing happens again.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, we probably have a couple of hours before we should sleep because it's not been even a day yet since the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Y'all could maybe ask some of the guys if they ask something else about other than money. I don't remember anything because I don't need to. But it still might be important. While y'all do that, I'm gonna set up a shit ton of defenses.
Yeah, the guard says the guy said something like, "I am the king's best poet, therefore I shall crush this rebellion."
What did he say, really? Come on, it's gotta rhyme.
I think it was. No, I actually have it written down. I'm just pretending the guard doesn't know. It's I'm the prince's chiefmost rhymer, and this rebellion's foremost stymier. Here's one for the Azure Gwinner. Pay the fines or die a sinner.
Call me Action Grinner. Oh, Asher, never mind.
Yeah. What kind of siege weapons are you making?
All of them.
All of them.
We're talking cauldrons. We're talking cannons. We're talking.
Okay, you now made a bunch of siege towers inside of the city.
Good enough. What? No. I said all of them different. That some of them will be siege towers, yes, but not all of them.
Why are you building siege towers in the city?
Vengeance.
Okay.
But all the other thing, like, what was goddamn, what was the siege weapon options? It's never easy to get.
I don't even think there's a siege tower in D&D, but I guess it's not
doesn't-
really that hard to make because it's literally just a movable stairwell.
I mean, depending on how armored you want it, it can be.
Depends on how much.
Like how tall you need it to be because of the wall and so on.
I think I just need to like siege weapons. Because 5e siege weapons are like. I only keep finding like Cobalt Press, which has like energy cannons.
You're not making energy cannons.
Energy is a thing. I think okay. The main thing is like ballista cannon, suspended cauldron. I don't think I can make a siege tower because it can't be huge. It's a gargantuan too.
I mean, for huge, you would have to upcast, yeah.
No, I can't even upcast. I think. Can I? Does it say that?
It might. Yeah, I think it specifically says when you cast this using a 6th level spell slot, it can be huge, and with an 8th level, it can be gargantuan.
Oh. Well, I don't have. So I can make a suspended cauldron. I can make a trebuchet. I can make a ram. I don't need that.
A portable ram.
I can make a mangolin. What?
Mangonels. It's a catapult type thing.
It's just a smaller catapult. Works too. Ballistas. Oh, we can always use those. A gnome flinger. What?
A gnome flinger?
It's like
I want that.
It's Dragonlance. I accidentally clicked on it. It's Dragonlance.
No. It was.
No gnome flinger? No gnome flinger.
No gnome flinger.
Damn
That's
it.
also you. You can allow a gnome flinger if you want. I'm only looking at like.
I don't know, I
population.
feel like the materials for that thing would require gnomes.
Oh yeah, it does say when you make this spell, it produces 10 pieces of ammunition.
But you also need the material.
Wait a minute.
No, you're not spawning gnomes in my world. No. You're not spawning gnomes.
Oh yeah,
This is where I draw the line.
we have never seen a single gnome. We've only been helped.
There are gnomes in the setting.
No. This is the potential of some insane, like, fucking slave trade stuff going on.
Yeah, I just have the gnomes operate the siege weapon that flings themselves.
Slave gnomes.
This,
Funnily
I mean, to
enough,
be fair,
it's literally like small Mr. Meeseeks.
funnily enough, I think the only gnome I ever introduced in the setting was to another party, and he was a gem merchant, and his name was Jens. And no, I made him before I met you.
Oh, that's his. Okay, I can also make something called a boiler drag, but that's also from Dragonlance. It's just it can self-destruct.
Yo. Oh.
It's basically a big flamethrower that can self-destruct.
Yes.
Also, to be fair about ammunition, you don't really need gnomes. You just need gnome-sized chunks of meat.
I mean, maybe
Why did
That's a quote. That's a
Why-
quote of the. That's a quote of the day.
Why do
I'm
you
glad
need
I come back to
specify
you just
meat?
need gnome-sized chunks of meat.
I mean, I think
talking
living gnomes
about-
are better for aiming, right?
I mean,
Does anyone want to?
Are we catapulting gnomes at the enemy?
Yes, there
if
is a
I
gnome
may,
catapult.
it's just gonna
There's a
require
thing
a lot
called
of
a gnome
wood,
catapult. A lot of wood, yes.
and
I don't know why, but at some point I think that
It's
I think
like
every
it's like
D&D
conjure it's like conjure elemental instead of like grabbing an elemental from different plane. I just a portal pops up and I just drag out gnomes in different parts of the world. It's like you ammunition now.
like, honestly, I
mean-
think every D&D group at some point starts talking about throwing NPCs at the enemy.
I mean, there was some
Yes.
point when I played a druid and we had a Goliath Barbarian, and the joke was
Ye-
that you toss me and I'll turn into a earth elemental, so to be an actual bowling ball.
Strike.
Because there's a boulder earth elemental you can turn into a level 10.
Anyways, we should probably focus.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Maybe.
One last joke.
did the guard say if the guy said anything about returning, or was it just like was his like diss of me just his part way of destroying the rebellion? That's going to turn all the houses into siege equipment.
He didn't say that. He didn't say anything about your part in the rebellion.
My taxation was just an afterthought. I'm even more mad.
Yes. Yes, it was.
I'm probably gonna make like I don't know 12 pieces of siege equipment and then I'm gonna go to bed.
That's a lot of siege equipment.
Well, I can make like one every 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Do
How
they
long
all
do they
stay?
last?
They are permanent.
Oh, duh. Okay, well, I mean, do we have enough people to man that many siege equipment?
How many villages do we have?
Considering that we have a city behind us, we probably do.
And
I mean,
it's
you
not
know-
even the
all
answer.
should I
Please
start
don't
make-
tear the entire city down and turn it into just siege engines.
No. The civilians just gonna man them.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were
we're not
just.
gonna- I mean, that's also an option. Thank you for the idea.
I thought
mean,
you were
yeah.
scrapping the building for materials.
Do you
I
guys
mean,
want to do
I
that?
would, but I'm not because I need their help for my vengeance.
I mean, honestly, wartime economies are like, isn't that great for short time profit, right?
Not in
Par-
medieval times.
Peril does not believe in
Short-term profit.
I was going to say joining the war economy because he sells
But-
gems and magic.
He
which
sells
is like,
luxury goods. They don't sell well
luxury,
during
luxury
war.
luxury don't do well. Peril's not just a general merchant. He sells exotic stuff, and nobody
Well,
cares about laughing
Haven't you
tree bark.
assisted in like civil wars multiple times at this point?
I think the one thing Peril does not say is food, so he doesn't want to get into that.
Because it's like you say you don't want to be a part of the war economy, but you're selling our services to assist in killing things.
That is mercenary work. That's different.
Security.
Yeah, but we're
I
being
mean,
we're
he's
mercenaries
working.
involved in a
He's
war.
working on ending the war
Yeah.
Mm.
in the most
Okay, well.
in the most beneficial way to him.
That's I mean, I just
I'm not willing to perpetuate war. I just seek to profit.
okay.
Mercenaries are,
Well,
by definition, on the front line of the war economy.
Yeah, which is like, but they're not the
Yeah.
ones running it, which is
Right.
usually the ones at the back. Anyway, I do that and then probably set up for a long rest.
Yay! We will watch you as you build your siege equipment.
Like
And
vengeance,
assist
vengeance,
you
vengeance,
after
vengeance.
night.
Just like you just see like the Lego opening sound as to do the ritual cast.
I suppose I could help. Like, would I be able to help much if I mold earthed like a trench system or something like that?
I can do
You can
that too.
probably do that. I think that's literally a spell called Trench.
Yeah, let me check. It does
What the-
it's this one. Does druids get it? Okay, I can't see if druids get it.
No.
Also, we
I
made this.
think druids and warlocks are the only ones who don't.
Oh,
Sag.
well, we made
I
this
mean,
ritual cast spell, so I can also
don't.
just do that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't learn trench.
I mean, I can just use mold earth instead of trench. Like, you cause the ground to slowly sink into a trench 5 foot deep and 5 foot across, 60 foot long. Oh yeah, it is definitely more efficient, but
What
Yeah.
efficiency? We don't need that.
exactly, I can just go. You can make one trench in like half a second, and I'm gonna be there digging in the dirt like a fucking peasant with my mold earth.
The question is, why are we doing trench warfare right now?
Because
Because
it's funny.
trenches are incredibly
Vengeance.
useful. Trenches were even used in medieval combat. Weren't they literally cavalry? Don't you know the way to stop cavalry is to not give them an open ground on which they can just stomp all over your
They're
troops?
being nerds again.
You're playing D&D. What the fuck are you saying?
My point stands.
Even in D&D, a horse cannot jump over a gap large enough.
Had to be quite the wide trench, to be honest. But okay.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
spikes on the other side of
We
that
have
trench,
time. I mean, we have how much time do we have?
It depends on how much sleep you want. It is
I
quite.
mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm just asking how many hours we have until shit hits the fan.
okay, let's look. So
I mean, yeah, we can continue it in the morning too. Vengeance never sleeps.
Except when it does have to sleep.
except whenever you have to, rest for the battle ahead.
Peril, just a thought I just had. Why not I mean, we have a good relationship with the leader of this town. Why not ask her what the town government's annual budget is?
They just let us rob an entire ship that was trading with them. I think we're chill now. Actually, I do not know. I do not even know if they let us.
We just did it.
Yeah, no, we
Detail,
literally just
detail.
sprinted there. Literally, just
Oh, no.
sprinted over there, like pretty.
The head priestess was aware of the murders we were willing to commit, and she abided by it. It depends if
Well, the only thing we really told her was like, okay, yeah, we found out about this army is coming. We have some business with it to attend to right now, though.
as I say now. Anyway, so yeah, but as much trench as weaponry you can make before we would need to take a long rest.
All right.
We're getting
so,
this town ready for war.
So here's the
Yeah,
thing, right? Mold
Damn it.
earth. Yeah, sorry.
No, go on.
No. Actually, yes, because I could probably use the spell growth or the plant growth spell.
Oh,
And just
yes.
I should honestly just have a bunch of corn seeds on me at all times.
No,
Wait,
trick
what spell are you planning on using?
Plant growth.
Oh, yeah.
Plant growth, fair enough.
Just use just first thing you want to just make a whole cast of plant growth, and just that is better. That is better than a trench. Cause they're just gonna walk through it, and then we're just gonna pelt them with artillery weapons.
Yeah,
oh my
you
god,
have
yes.
fun.
Put them inside of get them stuck inside of a burning area and then fucking burn it to the ground.
Christ
I
almighty.
ask boring. Just use artillery.
Artillery does burn shit. Actually, no, not medieval artillery.
Yeah, no, I just want to.
Well, some
I mean, you
sometimes
could
don't
make
give me one.
trebuchet and put burning oil flasks on it instead of rocks.
Oh, yeah,
I
you can
mean,
do that, yeah.
It's highly ineffective.
if we're going this far, why don't we just find someone who's got bubonic plague or something and send them into the city?
No.
Why are we
no.
sending
War
people
crimes
with the
are
plague into the
forbidden.
city?
Mongols
Well,
against
how-
the
This city, the city with the jester, the
Let's
capital.
just infect the undead with the plague.
Yes,
Okay,
go.
listen. Think that
I-
I think in a D&D universe, the bubonic plague isn't gonna do much when you can just say "Hey, priest, cure this fucker, will you?" And just I bet.
Fair enough.
You know,
I
I
mean-
just want to say that we don't know for a fact that army is actually gonna come attack here soon.
Yeah, but we are still allies to this place, and the kingdom does know we just made them betray them. So it's good. So we just in good faith, you just prepare them for a siege.
Yeah, but it's like.
I mean, if we're fully preparing them, we would get them food supplies, but that's too much work.
They are a harbor town. They can get ships.
Yeah,
That's why I
Except
said
with
it's
that
too much work.
sea blockade.
But they can fish.
I don't know.
Hold on,
Kill
we
Well,
all
are
the
not-
defending the
giants.
city, right?
well,
Just call the
not important.
giants.
We're defending the city, right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Depends.
we're
are we
not- we're not
are we
gonna-
being paid for this?
I mean, you
we're
can
not
also
gonna-
use the pirate tactics and just stock a bunch of gunpowder in the city.
Okay, if
No.
we're defending the city, then having a
Pirates are
port access
stupid.
is busted as fuck, and they're probably gonna try to cut it off. But like,
If we
I
need
mean-
more food, I'm the ranger here. I'm pretty good at
you're just
doing
gonna
hunting.
cast a
shit.
good berry for the entire town.
You think I won't, but I'm also entirely capable of sneaking out of a town.
I mean, after the initial attack, we're probably just gonna do that. But I wanna, if we thin their numbers, it's gonna be easier once the actual war starts, which is the business. We want them to be alive so they can help us with the war.
Here's
You
the
know
deal, right?
what? I like this idea. Let's just commit. Let's just do this.
So with
Long rest,
Mold Earth,
long rest, plot. It's been an hour almost.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
do we know first gonna wait? Hold on, are we gonna plank growth or not?
Yeah, I think you should, but maybe later.
Can I upcast it? No, I cannot. I only have 3 casts of plank
No,
growth.
it was basically you use it as a regular cast, or you can use it for like after 8 hours, and then it becomes busted.
Yeah, but that makes them fertile. That doesn't mean that the plants go up.
No, doesn't it? Doesn't it also like make the plants go up and
No,
fertile?
no, no. It just
Mm.
here. All points in half-mile radius centered on a point within range become enriched for 1 year. It doesn't say that the plants magically sprout up.
Doesn't it say like a mile?
All points
Bloody
half a mile radius, so that would be a mile diameter. But it
There's what
doesn't
Pine Grove
make the
says. There
plants
you go, you're welcome.
sprout up in the way that we want it to sprout up.
If you guys look, I've put what the exact description of plant growth. Have fun reading it because I can learn that thing, but well, I know that thing, but I ain't using it.
Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't say that.
wait,
Well,
there you go.
you can still use it across the city walls for a bit.
Okay, so the enemy mostly has. Okay, hold on. I think I'm getting too fucking nerd deep into this shit.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
let's not think too
sleep.
hard about
We
siege
literally
battle, let's just
need
not.
sleep. We need sleep.
Yeah, I second that. I would like sleep.
Yeah.
I'll just literally do a line of plant growth. In front of
Kitchen.
in front of where they were. Actually, that would give them cover though. God damn it! Now,
No, it
see,
doesn't.
this is.
You'd need like a big tree line for that to work. Doesn't matter.
We are shooting from above. We have the high ground.
Okay,
Hanukkah,
yeah,
not
I'll just
have the
plant
high
growth in
ground.
front of the walls, and then until I ran out of 3rd level spell slots, so that's gonna be 3 plant growths.
I
Have
mean,
fun.
if we are actually preparing them for siege warfare, another thing we could do is use whatever you guys were gonna use for trench or mold earth or whatever. Create like a sort of large underground space for farming. I imagine the daylight spell would
Nick.
probably create enough
Why are we?
sunlight, right?
How long do
We're
you
planning-
think we'll be here for?
We don't have time to set up the irrigation to supply that with water all the time.
We'll entrench ourselves for 3 fucking years in the city until
You
they
know,
run out of
fucking
resources.
realistic-
We are not
Just
actually committing to a
exclusively is the
siege.
city on the siege. Holy shit.
Yeah, no,
like-
no. The plan is we want to help them on their way, help them prepare for defending, but we're not staying here.
No, we're gonna dip because I can just let
Yeah,
us
we're
dip
leaving
whenever we
because we have other allies to attend to, endeavor, and plan.
Okay,
with.
I'll just do plant growth 3 times, and then that's probably gonna be my preparation.
Okay, and obviously one person's making siege engines, but other than that, we're done. We're taking naps, very long nap.
Yeah, in
Damn.
between your naps and your spell casting, Peril, you might start to think that something weird is going on, as like big wagons with like massive cages are being like moved outside the city walls, or at least
Like-
close to the city walls, and in the first one there's an ostrich, in the second one there's an ostrich, in the third one there's an ostrich,
Oh no, they're releasing the ostrich.
in the next one is a hydra.
Oh
Are they
wow,
just
damn.
releasing the animals for war? I just like I like
Yo.
mid vengeance building Tabagard.
I want that. I want that Hydra.
What are you doing?
I'm joking.
What are you doing?
I mean,
The man wants the Hydra. Just give him the Hydra.
No, I was mostly joking. I don't think I can
drinking a
threat-
smoothie?
I was mostly joking about getting the Hydra because
And
I'm not.
I was
not that
seriously
fucking ranger.
asking with the guards why they were hauling out the cage beasts.
I mean, they are outside the walls. We're inside the walls. When
Why
they
they
arrive,
outside
we
the-
can release the animals.
Yeah,
So
I don't see a problem with this. Well,
I
I
don't mean to
mean,
make- I don't mean to make things harder for us down the line, but would it not make sense if they're releasing the Hydra to like before they release it, cut off a bunch of its heads so that
Why?
it has because
Oh.
Hydras grow 2 heads per every head cut off. So give it a bunch more heads.
yeah,
does
before
that even
sending it
do
out.
anything for the Hydra? Does it, like, give it more attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wait a
1
minute.
attack per head is their
Leave it
multi-attack.
like this will happen automatically as it fights. God damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. That's a bit.
And you were just at that point injuring it because it's still.
Losing HP.
Also,
Yeah.
you put yourself in danger having got out there and fucking attack a Hydra. God damn!
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
we
I
were
don't
gonna
mean
prepare.
we do. I mean we suggest that to
It's
the
dumb.
snake people. They take the danger.
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
be fine. If they do that with the Hydra, that's on them. But it's their Hydra after all.
I feel like
They should-
this might also be the first time you get to take a glance at the penguin. The penguin is pretty big.
They are releasing the penguin. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Well, yeah, they
I
have
don't
fucking,
believe that.
Yes, they have a
For
penguin.
and for some reason, it can just summon 1d4 swarms of penguins out of thin air.
It is the penguin of penguins.
We're gonna
Okay.
come back and it's gonna become an invasive species, isn't it?
I
Yep.
No, that's the ostrich. That's the ostrich. The ostrich has almost infinite multiplication.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
The ostrich might be a little bit worse in that aspect.
If you remember, we had 3 things we could fight in the arena: the Hydra, the penguin, the ostrich. We
There's
were
also the
only
hound, I think. Or
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
was the hound.
Oh, the hound, yeah. And I think out of those 4, we were not allowed to kill an exist ostrich. We were fully allowed to exterminate that thing.
they have too many.
Because I think like the
I'm
ostrich
not
like
losing
replicated.
anything with itself.
The ostrich will
Anyway.
replicate itself, and then after a while, the replicated ostrich can replicate again.
Yeah.
Well, that's comforting. Anyways, Peril, you do your thing. I'm gonna have fun watching them get the animals ready.
There's a lot of ostrich going on.
Just
Yeah.
the dumbass idea. What if we just make one fucking really big hole? That's just a plan.
How is a really big hole a plan?
All of
Yes.
It's a really big fucking hole.
What are you doing with a really big fucking hole?
no.
What aren't you doing with a really
It's
big
a
hole?
fucking hole. Why do I have to explain more than this? It's a hole.
Yeah.
Well, how
Okay.
big? How big?
Well, Moldurf has a range of 30 feet, so
How big the hole?
probably if I'd have to go from the sides of it, I could make it 30. Yeah, 30 feet. 30 feet.
Yeah, and you could-
radius.
yeah, and how's that gonna stop an army?
This
Could
is gonna be
probably
the
do
snake
multiple
people in the morning.
times.
This is gonna be the snake people in the morning after they sleep.
Anyways, shall we move on from the big hole conversation and onto something that actually not trying to be rude here, but a conversation that matters.
As we also call it in the business, plot.
Plot.
That word, yes. I refuse to call it by that word, but you can use that if you wish.
Yes, plot. Long rest.
Huzzah! And
I
then
think we
to our
already have
death.
long rest.
Well, depends.
Will I be doing the
Mm,
funny
you don't.
during your long rest?
The what?
Did we get a good sleep or not?
I'm glad.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
my
gonna roll
fucking
I mean, you
confirm
can.
quick.
You may roll for sleep, but I'm immediately, and it immediately happens.
Quickly, you will have really shit dreams, and you wake up miserable.
I actually have that's a pretty neutral sleep right there.
I
for
don't
me.
think anyone got anything special really. You all have
I refuse to have standards.
you all have a restful sleep.
Damn.
And you're not going to get jested. In your sleep.
That's both nice and disappointing at the same
Wait.
time.
That Jester has Freddy Krueger powers.
Bitchin'. How we do?
Nobody can just break in. What are you going to do? I mean, you're sleeping.
Like, no. On. No. The Jester don't have Freddy Krueger powers.
It just enters your room.
Like, yeah, just like what, like, another thing though. He's in your house. Great argument there.
He's
One thing
in
though.
the walls.
I'm in your house. I'm in your walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
But yeah, right. Morning.
No.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, the game just ends.
Well,
World
nice
ends
nice session,
in the
everybody.
night.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue. Go on.
You wake up after a nice restful sleep. Or at least some of you. I don't know how much Peril even sleeps.
It's just
Harold sleeps as much as he wishes to.
Ah, yes.
The power of a capitalist.
I'm gonna make Parallel most likely to coffee lock just to never sleep.
So, anyways, what is exactly our plan now that we've fortified the village? We're just gonna ditch them. I'm more than up for ditching them.
but yeah, like what are we doing? Yeah, we came here to assess the allegiance. We've acquired it.
Now, probably to get their aid in the coming war, we should probably help them defend against the siege.
Oh, we're helping people now?
For profit, for profit.
But yeah, we should also ascertain if there actually is a siege coming. We should might want to like, ask them to send out some scouts probably or something, just to the nearby city that's like 2 hours away.
Remind me what the surroundings are between where we are and the city where the army is allegedly coming from.
One does the ocean, the rest of it got.
It's like, well, I don't know exactly what train type it is, but it isn't very far.
It's like plains and forest. It's mostly plains.
Ah,
to be
sweet.
fair.
I could just scout for us. It's not that difficult.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but mostly like scout up to the city, see are they raising an army, or is there an army already raised, or is there an
I mean-
army on the way?
I mean, I am a ranger.
Yeah. With a proficiency against the undead who we are fighting.
True. Violence is
Wait,
something
yeah,
I
we know
enjoy.
we know where to look for that, right? Though we're just gonna go into their city and see if it's there, or do we?
I mean, I
wanna
could just stealth there on my own. I have, if I need to, I have pass without trace, and forests are one of my favorite terrains. So
Well, mostly
Yeah.
plains on the way there, but apparently, but
yeah, I can manage.
yeah. Yeah. How far was it exactly?
That's an excellent question.
I think it was like 2 days, something like that.
2 days? It's not that far. I could make it there and back on my own pretty easily.
I'll
Okay.
probably come with you, and I'll just go scout in the
Oh, God.
from the air.
I mean, he
You
can
know
just
what?
bird up.
Yeah, he can just bird up.
Yeah,
I'm
bird
there
up.
to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, he can also he just if he gets spotted, he can just meld into stone.
No, melons corn. Oh,
Oh,
Oh
right.
yeah, it's melted into corn now. Anyways, so we've agreed that me, and I guess Howard is coming as well, are gonna go scout.
Yeah. You're gonna be there to make sure that I don't get distracted by a nice butterfly.
Yeah. I am your babysitter, is what I'm
Yep.
hearing. Lovely.
So,
Well, let's go.
That's what you're being paid for.
Being
Other
paid
than-
in magic items on occasion.
Guys being paid.
On occasion, I am. I'm the only one who's technically not a part of the company. Actually, no, I'm
well,
one of two.
Brian's the second one, yeah.
Hey. Anyways, Drew, off to scout.
Yep.
yeah, you two guys can give me a. Yeah, I feel like a general. Give me a perception and a stealth check. Fuck it.
Do you want? Should I pass that? I don't see why I
That's not good, but not bad, I suppose.
should.
How is a 19
Perception.
not good but not bad?
Damn,
Because
man,
it's
one
a-
line.
It's a rolled 10. Because
Ah.
I had a +9 to my perception, so
Oh,
So there we are.
I mean it's good because, you know.
There, I'm. You and I rolled very polarizing things.
Literally.
I'm blind as a bat apparently, and you're incompetent at stealth.
I'm
Which
squawking fucking loudly while going across the sky.
kind of wish I cast Pass Without Trace, but when we get close enough, I will because I don't
How
trust
long
you.
does it last?
Pass Without Trace? It lasts check. Up to an hour.
Yeah, so probably not very unless you were coming up on the city. it could
Yeah,
be used,
that's what
but-
I was saying. Once we get
Yeah.
close enough, I will cast it. And then again, if he's flying up, it's going to be really not useful.
I really should get fucking telepathy. It'd be so convenient to talk to you guys while on Wild Trape.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's do the scouting stuff.
Yep.
yeah. So, I think I start with Howard. So, you're actually spotting them basically cobbling together an army, just of mostly, or like you actually spot their war camp with them assembling an army of mostly skeletons, a few ghouls, and some other unpleasant undead knights. You also notice them making deals with that is a reference to a session that is very far back.
Also, by chance, far enough back that neither me nor Howard know it.
But it's probably far enough back that you kind of forgot it. Do you remember the blue people?
Yes.
Joking. Somewhat.
The
Barely.
blue people that you met on the plane of water.
Oh yeah, then.
Abadai?
You
I
weren't in those
acknowledge their
sessions.
I acknowledge their existence. Moving on.
Great.
And apparently those are having a talk. You also notice. Am I going with the undead phoenix? No. What flying? I mean, it could just be a normal bird chasing you. I mean, you have bird stats.
He is in fact a bird.
It could literally be a horny eagle that tries to chase me down.
Shut the fuck up. I will shoot you from. I will bow you down from the fucking sky.
Is Grunt drinking
Just
in the
because
morning?
I'm being sexually harassed in the sky? Okay, wow.
I'll
Sadly,
shoot both of you down. To be honest.
sadly there's no
It's close
statue
enough.
for a horny eagle.
I think it's just an eagle, but dumber. I think it's just a dumb eagle.
At least I'm smart for an eagle.
Sure. Sure
Yeah,
you are.
keep telling that to yourself.
God damn,
Here.
guys, can't it at least be that much?
No. You're not the one paying me, so no.
Alright, fair enough. I am the one who's gonna shit on your head in a little bit.
Is the Death Vulture undead? No, but it's evil and it's a monstrosity. That should work. You're now being
Close
chased by
enough.
a Death Vulture.
Wonderful.
Good for you. Have fun with that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a fucking blast with it.
I mean, I could help, but I'm nowhere near that charitable.
No,
You just see your flying shape that accompanied you now being chased by a bigger flying shape.
You know what's brilliant? Yeah, I'm okay with that.
excellent.
I'm-
All right.
But
I'm
Yeah,
more
I guess
keen to
I'll ditch
watch
out
that.
of there and get the fuck out. No, I already know what I need to know. No need to keep getting chased by this thing.
Hmm.
imagining you're not going to get chased by this thing once you leave the city.
Yeah, imagine thinking it's just gonna stop.
Imagine thinking
I
it's
mean,
just
once
one.
I'm out of the city, I can just turn into a person and just pelt it with fireballs until it stops being a thing.
Imagine
Ooh.
dragons.
Or not fireballs,
Okay.
but although
Silent
casting
Demon.
Imagine
fireball on
it's
it would
just-
be quite funny.
Imagine thinking it's just one.
Oh fuck it. Well, fireball might be a thing in that case. Wait, no, I've only got wall of fire. Ah, that'll work.
Cool.
Fucking
Moving on. I'm
You
not
also have
acknowledging
pack
that.
tactics.
Let's not acknowledge that either. Moving on.
Meanwhile, Nyx, you do
My
you
passive
actually
perception's better than the roll.
try to sneak into the city or just close to the city?
I'll try and sneak in. I'm stealthy enough for that.
So you get in through the main gate, and
Sweet.
you start moving along towards where you assume the war camp would be, or the staging grounds would be to check what you're dealing with, and then you see a sign: archery competition.
Oh, fuck.
Twice 10 silver, and you're like,
Yeah, well.
I have to do this. I'm going to win. Your
Yeah.
competitive spirit kicks in.
Yeah, that tracks. I'm doing that.
You decide in this situation, I'm going to be the best there ever, the best there is,
I
the
mean,
best there was, and the best there ever will be.
truly, the only one side that I'm on is myself.
And then you put, and that archery competition absolutely distracted you. And give me an attack roll with your longbow.
Ah, sweet.
I love how our scouting party is completely competent.
Hey,
What a-
look.
What an
I
everlasting
never-
fuck.
I never said that I would. I never said how good. I mean, I only said that I could get there easily. I never said what happens.
You
when I get
actually
there.
got second place.
Oh, okay.
You win 10 arrows, 5 arrows.
Wouldn't give him too many
5
arrows,
arrows?
right?
Cool. I'm gonna
It's
kill
not
that
yet.
guy who took first place. I'm gonna kill that guy someday.
Those
I'm not
arrows,
morally against it.
the fletching on the arrows actually have little sponsoring things on it.
Nah, what the fuck? I think
For
honestly,
the archery
Perro,
club.
I think Perro would love that as just like a great capitalist idea. I think he'd appreciate it.
Sponsored fletching.
Yeah. Cool. Anyways, after that, what's the time of day?
We probably should be heading back now.
I mean, you kind of have been traveling. You kind of have been traveling 4 days to get there.
Yeah.
So how far along with their preparations would they be? Like how long would it take them to actually get packed up?
They are now ready to move out.
Shit.
So we go back quick.
Yeah, I guess. I go
It's
back.
that trademark undead efficiency.
Yeah, fine. No, I'm gonna be completely
That
honest. I was
to-
half tempted to be like, "Hey, do you want to hire me?" I was half tempted, but no, ours is the temptation for now.
Undead efficiency could be a brand of streetwear in this universe.
I mean, we don't know if it isn't. We don't go. We don't. I mean, is it?
Maybe the second place prize would have been an undead efficiency shirt.
I mean, to be honest, more arrows I won't complain about. It just means I get to shoot more.
Better not be coming back with sponsored arrows from a different company.
It's
To
from,
be honest,
it's from a club, not from a company.
Yeah. Also, may I remind you, technically, I'm only hired by your company. I don't work for it.
And it might fuck with your profits.
You don't pay me very often.
I pay you a lot when I do.
You should totally put the Swift logo onto all your arrows now, just to spite them.
I would. But
It's tempting. You will burn my arrows?
I will burn
I don't think that's what he meant.
You'll burn something. Okay, well, but I've got over like. No, I got like 70 arrows now. Sweet. I need more arrows. Anyways, I'll make my way back.
Yeah, on your way back, you just pass this massive swarm of vultures that for some reason has accumulated in the sky.
My natural instinct is blame Howard. Well, moving on.
Maybe that's just one of the other things the Mad Prince is responsible for.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For
sure.
sure. He's responsible for basically everything, right?
It's totally not certain
Shenanigans.
person's shenaniganery.
The Howard shenanigans never.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Howard definitely just spawned them in by failing his stealth check. That's how this works. They weren't there
Cool.
before.
Well,
That's
we're
how
making
failure
our way
works.
back while I watch this. While I watch as Howard gets chased by vultures because it's funny.
Yeah, no, you have a very easy time checking where I am in the sky.
Honestly,
Yes.
over the course of that chase, I want you to save at least once against their breath attack. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Well, let's see how well I can sleep this attack off.
If you roll a 9
Not
or
good.
lower,
Continue.
oh, you know?
Really needed better con, man. Like Jesus, I kept.
You have BirdCon.
Bird con.
Oh right, yeah. That's bird constitution might actually be higher.
I
don't
don't think so.
We're gonna go check. We're
No,
gonna go check the
I'm
eagle.
So
pretty sure
overall,
it's not.
you take 18 points of damage and you age by 9 years.
By 9 years.
Yes.
You're 9 years older.
So
you
my
left.
bird is now 9 years older. So my bird dies of old age.
Yes.
Oh no, it's the bird that makes you old.
Not
So
only
does that
does the
mean he
bird
just-
die of old age, I think that age carries actually over onto you. You are now
So-
9
Wait,
years
hold
older.
on. Is it like literally the same with like the HP? Any years that he would have?
No,
like-
I think that
Or-
effect just affects you. Just
So his bird dies, right? His bird form dies, right?
yeah, he probably had feather fall. He's fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, so he's gonna start falling. Why are you making this even more entertaining for me to watch?
I think the bird. Hold on. If the bird dies of old,
What are you
Yeah.
trying to? What are you
I'm
trying to
trying
think?
if I die from the fall like if the bird dies from the fall damage or or just straight up old age. Like how much HP does old age take away from you? I don't think we've ever had a character age out of existence.
I don't know. Let's Google how old can eagles get. How old?
This
How much
is
damage does old age do?
Eagles. I mean, a bald eagle can live up to 20 years. A crowned eagle up to 14 years. Up to 14 years.
So his bird is probably still alive.
How
Probably.
Maybe.
old was the bird
Maybe.
when he turned
It's
into
probably
it?
at like the edge of its lifespan.
Yeah.
It's an old fucking bird.
I'll go see if
Can
I
we
can
just-
spot. I'll just go see if I can spot our wonderful archery second place winner. And
So
I'll go
I'll
over
show
to-
you a second place winner in
Quest-
archery in
the
a
real
fucking
question
second.
is, how old was Howard before this happened?
he was I think
Because Janati
Age
aged
reveal.
normally. You have to press the bio button, I think.
yeah. Oh, sorry, that
No,
was the wrong bio.
loading.
Yeah. My age is 30, so I'm fine.
So you're now 39.
Damn.
That doesn't
Fucking
revert,
old
by the way.
man.
You're just 9 years older.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Then again, in D&D, it really doesn't matter that much.
Funnily enough, if you play an Arakokra, those things can just fuck you. Like, really quickly.
Nice. Cool. While that fun is going on,
Anyways, yeah, I'm just
Mm.
flying down to you, and I'll turn back into a Genasi, and then I don't know, just fucking throw some fire in their general direction to get them to scamper.
okay, have fun with that.
Wait, were Arakokra even the race that lives super
The
shortly?
misadventures of us two.
Of the
Yeah.
very capable scouts.
Well,
I'm assuming we are now just back at the city, right?
yes, we
Yes.
make our way back town.
And you
making our way-
arrive, let's say
Yeah.
you arrive 2 days, maybe even 3 days before the moving army.
Sweet.
All right, I'll
Well,
report on
Howard,
their.
you have fun. You have fun forming them.
Yeah, I'll go report on the general like rough size and like what it's made up of, and how absolutely bastard their birds are.
Maybe not mention the birds. Maybe just don't.
Yeah,
And
Arakokra can live
just
up.
give them no context other than their birds are real fucking bastards.
I mean, what
Arakokra
Laura
can
couldn't
live for
report?
up to 30 years. I think turtles also live super short.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have fun informing them. I
think
will
it's because
not be doing that.
Turtles live for not that long, but tortoises do. That's why.
Howard, you have fun telling them. I am not going to.
I'm-
Because you're
Good on
doing it
you.
for me.
I'm
I hope
pretty
you-
sure you can't really make a general rule between turtles and tortoises about
think-
how long they live.
No, I think that's the reason why turtles don't live long, like the design reason.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go try and see if I can find a bow that's magical because it's really inconvenient if I can't.
You're just gonna go find it in this random city.
Bitch, you fucking know I'll try. I'll
Good,
try.
good on you,
keyword
mate. Good on
method.
you.
I need a better bow.
All right, so are we actually going to be planning anything for these 3 days before the thing starts? Or we're going to be doing more plant growth shit? Gonna be growing a fuck ton of more plants?
Mm.
I might as well. We are, yeah, okay, so... We're not staying to defend the city. We are only preparing them.
Well, apparently Peril wants us to help them defend for a little bit.
All right. In that
I mean-
case, probably before the army arrives, I'm just gonna spend every day before the army arrives, except for the day that they arrive to cast plant growth. So if they arrive in 3 days, that would be like 9 more casts of plant growth. So I basically have most of the field around the area completely covered in plants, very thick plants.
I mean, I feel like we've gotten like more than enough done for them, right? Like-
Mhm.
If they get wiped out, they participated in the rebellion of their own volition. That's not
If-
on our conscience.
If we are going to be, first of all, Peril's gonna want his money back, so he's probably gonna want to actually kill whoever the fuck is
The
attacking.
Jester.
Then again, that is somewhat of a him problem.
I mean, he's your boss. It's kind of also a you problem.
It is definitely a me problem, but more indirectly a me problem.
Hey, Peril, can you help me find a bow?
Oh, you're actually back now. I wasn't
Yes.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. But first,
Howard gives them a report.
okay, first, what did you find?
We found an army of undead, skeletons, ghouls, that kind of shit.
How far away?
About 3 days.
3 days.
Oh, okay, that's a long time. Alright, then did the army wait, what did you say the army consisted of again?
Skeletons, ghouls. I think there was some kind of some skeletal knights or whatever.
Okay, so
Undead knights.
okay, so
Yeah.
only the knights were the threat. That's probably the police.
I mean, probably the Jester is also a pretty big threat.
Oh yeah, and then there were the blue people from like a fucking while ago from the elemental plane of water that were there making deals. I don't know if they're gonna be fighting or if they're just gonna be
Blue people?
supplying.
Have I met those blue people?
No, because you weren't there at that session.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Blue people. What kind of blue people?
I don't fucking remember their fucking description that much either. We met them on the elemental plane of water. That's
Yeah,
it.
what's special about them? You mean when we were in the Sunken City?
Basically, when they left the Sunken City and made a deal with a random Kraken.
Kraken.
Oh, those blue people. Aye, I remember them now.
What about
Those
them?
that were just marching down there in a caravan.
They're not really that special.
Yeah,
They
they're,
just live
they're
in
probably
the
trading bullshit. What the fuck? It's not that important.
I mean,
Mostly the fucking our massive army of undead should be a bigger concern.
well, more like diplomatically, it could be a hassle if, like, our enemies have some ties to the people next to the Sunken City. So that would be.
Yeah, it's a little inconvenient, but there's nothing we can do about it.
I mean, at best,
At the moment.
at best, they're mercs like us, and we can probably, like, pay them. Or maybe if they got fucking paid with my money.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Alright, so in about 3 days they should arrive. Or
Yep.
was it
And in those 3 days, can you help me look for a magical bow? Because I
Yeah,
really need
actually,
one.
was it 3 days from when you saw them, and and it took you how
No,
long to
no,
get here?
3 days 3 days for them to arrive. From
From the point where they came back, because army slower than bird plus ranger.
Yes. Okay.
By
cool.
a decent margin.
I would hope
Especially
so.
army of undead. Even though
They don't sleep.
yeah, and skeletons aren't even slower than a normal person, so they might actually not be.
Ha, that implies that we're normal.
I can't imagine Nick's being just correct once he gets to actually do ranger stuff.
I don't get to do ranger stuff very often.
Yeah,
So I'm really happy when I do.
So just like okay, yeah, you said something about a bow.
Yeah, I need a new bow because if we fight things that I need to have magical weaponry, so I have a close up or I have 20 shots and then then it's back. So then it's close up.
It has been on that we haven't found any magical bow ever. Like I have
Yeah,
stockpile of
really.
weapons for potential new employees, but never a bow.
I guess it's just a curse. No, there are no magical bows in the world.
Well, yeah, well, bows are just.
Do you have a magical quarterstaff that you could bend into a bow?
Right.
Well, we can check the
not that
city, or
simple.
maybe Evelyn can make some quick magic.
It's time for some quick match. That sounds wrong.
Yeah,
Guys,
maybe you can like.
Anyway, quick maths.
Or maybe there's a magic items prepared, or maybe not.
Yeah, but maybe you can like commission one. Like, there's probably someone in the city that can make one.
I made a commission a while ago, but I don't. But that might have been a while ago in real life and not in game.
I think in game that might be 2 days ago.
No, I
Those
think
damn-
I made a request back to the Giants, didn't I?
Did you make it at the Giants?
Actually,
think we did
I
that.
don't recall it. I don't recall
Oh.
because one of those. See, one
I
of those.
think you made it after the dwarfs.
Yeah, that's at least 1 or 2 weeks.
Those
You-
damn knife ears must be hoarding all the bows.
That
Hmm.
must be it. The solution is wait for them against the elves.
That's always the solution. They
You know
are
what? I
kind of
respect the
fun.
races.
Anyway, let's check the Snake City. Let's check the Snake Cities. Like, hey, here ye, we need murder weapons.
Oh, as opposed to weapons that don't murder.
Yes, because you
Yeah,
know it's
they're
kind of my
healing
job is
weapons.
killing things.
We wouldn't
Uh,
mind healing weapons actually. If I could get a better sickle, would be nice.
Oh yeah, Hammer
No.
of Healing.
No, I was more thinking about the moon sickle because I completely forgot, but it actually boosts my healing. But
I was just
I
realized
don't
the
read
Hammer of
descriptions
Healing would be
well.
like fixing Felix.
Anyways, is there a magical bow in this? Like, preferably a longbow in the town, or no?
uh,
I like longbows
you
more.
specifically can give me an investigation check.
Not me.
Oh, sweet. Investigate. Oh, there's investigation. Oh, that's a 14. Okay, I'm rolling very mediocre today. I've rolled 14s twice. Well, not really. I've got 14 twice, which is impressive.
Oh, you look, and you can't find anyone until a
Okay.
shady creature comes up to you. Not a shady
Ah,
creature,
cool.
a
I
shady
mean, I've
person.
interacted with Peril. This is objectively less shadier.
And Sad Snake person says, "Ooh, I heard you are looking for a bow,
What type of bow?
a longbow.
Yes, yeah.
I've just the thing for you. You look
Okay,
like somebody has wronged you recently, don't you?"
Yeah, we can go with that.
Oh, I have a special bow that will help you take vengeance.
Is Peril with me?
Is sure that
Even if
here.
he's not, even if he's not, it's just like,
I was going to
I'm
say
not-
I'm the shady figure.
I'm like,
I'm using disguise.
Peril with me because like this sounds like a Peril type of a deal. Is Peril with me? No, Peril, are you with me?
Oh, do you have to get your mommy to agree to you buying a bow?
Well, no,
mean-
it's just I'm poor as shit. He doesn't pay me much for money. He just usually magic items.
Those which are valuable.
Yes, they are,
Ah.
but I'm not gonna sell them.
Hey, what else would spend your money on? Upgrades?
I can't afford upgrades. I only have 92 gold.
You don't need to buy upgrades.
That too, because you pay me with upgrades.
Exactly. That is how capitalism works. I pay with what makes me money.
Yeah, that's about right. So, anyways, keep
I would,
going
I,
about.
I
the
would assume
longbow.
I'm looking through shops and conventional means, and you just get approached by the alley. Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah, I mean,
I
we
do
each
not
have
hear.
our approaches to things.
I do not hear. Yeah.
Cool. Tell me more about this bow.
Oh, this bow, it is especially effective against your sworn enemy. When I say especially, I mean really especially. It
Good to know.
it allows them for it it hits them even behind cover. It
Okay.
can shoot far without any issues. It will even hurt them more.
Okay. Well, the question is how much.
Though, as long as that enemy is still alive, you will be rather ineffective at using other weapons.
I'm fine with that. How much?
Well, how much do you have?
No, let me look. I have 92 gold and a couple stuff just lying around in my inventory. that I should probably get rid of. But I haven't
Ooh.
yet.
I'm afraid that won't do, but I think you still have something I want.
Well, what exactly is it?
How about you just sign this little contract?
I want to fucking read the contract. I don't care. I'm reading the fucking contract. One person tried to get me to sign a contract. I'm reading this.
I mean, it's pretty standard stuff. It's just selling your immortal soul after your death, you know?
Oh, send my soul? Okay, that's normal. That's nothing new.
Does he have a soul?
No, nothing of value. Is that all? Is it just your soul?
How come you haven't sold your soul yet? I mean, it's like very common for D&D to have entities that
Well,
want your soul.
surprisingly, not many people have asked for it, or well, have asked for it and given me a good deal.
Ah, that's the thing. Yeah,
I
yeah.
never asked for your soul.
You're literally just getting a bow. That's literally it.
Yeah, but it's a magical bow,
Oh,
and
for
like a
fuck's
bow
sake.
is my character's entire repertoire besides a short sword.
I mean,
It's
it's a
short
pretty
sword
cool
and
short
bows.
sword.
Yeah.
It can summon a crab.
Yes, I've yet to use it. I have yet to summon the crab, but I will at some point.
Is it like a once per dawn? Is that why you don't have it?
To be honest, I don't know how many times I can summon crab.
I think it's a
Oh.
1 per dawn. And
Damn.
+2 crab sword. It is a short sword with 1d6 damage. Finesse. It is versatile for a d8. And the hilt is a Jasper's crab wondrous figure using the stats of a razor crab, but it doesn't of a razorback crab. It doesn't actually summon the samurai crab.
No.
But the
Oh, well.
Jasper crab can be. Jasper is not Jasper. Different jam.
Jasper.
That's also no Jasper's crab.
Damn it.
So the sword is mildly disappointing.
I know there is a razorback crab, so the stat block that you summon exists.
Cool. Well,
But
so didn't answer my question. Is there anything else I'm giving away besides my soul?
It also after you get through like page 3 or 4 or 5, God, I would love for D&D to also have an accounting role, but anyway. But you will go through page and it really starts getting pretty dull. And give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Let
You
me
also
Plain
give
old
up your
intelligence.
right ball sack and your left arm.
Well, that's about right. Got that one.
Oh yeah,
About right.
that's only like that's really just pages upon pages of what can actually be done with your soul after you die. But
Oh, I have no care for that. If it's anything to do with my soul after I'm like once I've given it away, I don't care. It's just my soul.
oh yeah, it's eternal suffering time.
It's not like he can turn that into like a voodoo doll and like blackmail you. That would be like mildly
You
inconvenient.
say that like my character isn't evil.
I'm pretty sure voodoo dolls you could probably kill them with, kill your character with. Even evil characters don't want to die.
Oh yeah.
Remotely.
Well, it's an occupational hazard. Anyway, sure, I'll sign it. I don't see any problem with this.
You get handed a very pretty bow. To be specific, an oath bow. Let me actually. Oh no, that's all the paladin oaths. Fuck.
I like the bow. It's very neat. Cool. Well, I acquired a bow. Finally, a magical bow. It's very.
Congratulations.
No,
Don't
I
worry.
don't want to
You're
share
going to
this
be
with
the
a random
first
demon.
target.
All with my adwords. Why the?
Don't worry,
More
Howard.
friendly.
I will
Why is
shoot
your
you with it
autocomplete so weird?
first.
I was just
I
like a
know
random.
you're gonna shoot me the second that I get that more horny crows set upon me.
I was just like, why would I do like with a demon next to you? I'm not there.
I was just asking if you were there so then you could pay for it. That's the sole reason I was asking. I didn't care I didn't care if you were there or not. I'm just like,
It's what Jens is more like, oh, I don't want to do that while there's a demon next to me, and it's just like, what? Excuse me. No, I'm not there. I'm technically not there. No,
"Yeah, okay.
I've lost a child. No,
I mean, I was only asking you for your money. I just needed you
like
to buy it because I'm broke.
like a child. That works.
And well, I mean, you don't know how old Nix is.
That doesn't mean that you
It's
don't.
vulture
You're not
time.
acting childlike.
I think Peril will be cocky enough to think himself as the elder no matter what.
I mean, you are fucking old, and also my character isn't very old.
I think I made Peril 30 or something. I forgot what age I even gave
Yeah,
him.
you're old. I will give you a hint. The two people that have mentioned their age this session are older than Nix.
I don't remember the age. I think I made Peril 35.
Yeah, I'm older than
Next.
you now.
Nix is around is like near 20.
So he
I
is
used to be
Right.
younger than you, but now I'm older than you because shenanigans.
He just
Peril
paged on the speed lane.
Peril will only use seniority when it benefits him.
He's speedrunning the
Other than
aging
that-
process. That's the new world record.
He's speedrunning
Cool.
life without the drugs.
Well, so what is that? So what is it? This bow exactly?
It's an oath bow. I think I just shared the rights to it with you, so it should be in like the items tab.
Oh, items. Give me a sec. Oh, there it is. Bow. Yeah, that's a nice looking bow. Yeah.
Yeah. Question: do you speak Elvish?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it would be very funny if that bow just spoke gibberish to you.
Oh yeah, I can. I mean, besides Peril is the only one who speaks more languages than me.
And I have a feat for it, and you just have range benefits.
Ranger boy.
Yeah, I'm just a ranger, and it's not just ranger that gives me it, but I don't have any feats for languages.
Yeah, I would love to get a ranger build with a linguist at some point.
That's excessive.
In case you want to be able to talk to everybody.
I mean, I can already talk to most people, so it's fine.
Imagine wanting to talk to everyone and not taking 12 levels in Monk.
No, it's like telepathic is probably the better way, so I can like gaslight random people in the pub that they're like hearing voices in their
So
head.
out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
is my sworn enemy the guy that went first, the guy that
Yes.
beat me in the
For
outfit?
now it
Okay,
is.
okay.
So
To kill him now?
I'm gonna fucking definitely attempt it. Yeah.
so for
I don't hold
now, if you don't kill him, this is kind of pretty big enough for 7 days.
But yeah, yeah, it's kind of ironic. Guy who wins archer contest gets assassinated by bow.
That's not
Mm.
ironic. That just sounds like industrial sabotage.
Yes, another Tuesday.
Exactly.
Well, I got a
Especially
knife
for
I got a
somebody
knife
in
here,
Peral's
so
party.
excellent.
I think Peril probably has like on their job description expert in industrial sabotage on their LinkedIn.
We have made schemes to disrupt governments. We've not been successful yet, but we're cool to have someone competent now to do it.
Well, there's always tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, never mind. I can just assign a new sworn enemy, can't I? Because I have to use the command word, don't I?
You can only assign that while you don't have one. And I'd say you'd start out with that guy as your sworn enemy.
No, you've got to be shitting me.
It'd be so funny if the guy turns out to be sick for the fucking actual battle and or like he broke his leg before the actual battle, so you have to fucking chase him down into the enemy city. I'd love to see that.
I mean, he
Like
might
Benny Hill
literally
hijinks.
just be a random guy who got lucky.
So,
it's
from what
literally
I
just
can
a
tell, this
commoner.
is just an ordinary bow if I'm not using it against my sworn enemy.
Basically, yes.
Would it
Cool,
still
I
count
mean,
as
it's a
I mean, it
magical?
deals magical damage.
Yeah.
That's the important bit. And also, I have disadvantage if I disadvantage on attack rolls with weapons that isn't the bow.
As long as your sworn enemy lives, yes.
Yeah. Oh, with other weapons, not just non-bows. It just has to be this weapon exclusively. Excellent. I'm in.
I mean, you did sell
would-
your soul away. I don't think you were gonna get a
Yeah.
normal bow out of that one.
I mean, I'm okay with this. I'm entirely okay with this deal. Yeah, cool.
Wait.
Well, I will tell Peril I got a bow, and we will move on. I will not tell him how I got it. I will just tell him I have a bow. I have a magical bow now.
Ah, that's great. May I see it?
Why?
Appraisal.
Oh, fair enough. Here you go.
I would like to identify it. I want to read the bow.
Yeah, it is an oath bow.
Oath bow. Okay, how much is it worth?
Hey, you're winning on this shit.
Already
Take it
selling
back.
it.
You never. We never know. It is a. What type of magic weapons are we talking about? Very rare. Oh.
Yeah. Also,
It,
technically,
Oh.
this is the oath bow is my property, not yours, because I got
also,
it
it
separate
kind of
from you.
feels borderline cursed.
Like,
Eh.
not the first
good.
cursed object I've built.
Borderline cursed.
I
It
mean,
is.
Peril does have like a small chest full of like 1,000 gold that's cursed.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it not literally a cursed item? It says like it doesn't allow you to use any other item. That's usually a cursed item trait.
I mean, if it is cursed, I
It
can
gives a
fix it.
disadvantage on other weapons. It doesn't not allow you to use them.
That still
Um,
sounds like a cursed item.
So, quick question.
Yep.
You said that this is your property and not Peril's. Does that
I mean,
isn't that based on the idea that like your soul is not Peril's to sell, but yours to sell? I imagine
Yes.
Peril put that in the contract for
I didn't
working
sign the
for him
contract.
somewhere.
Sure.
I didn't sign it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it is actually. I did put that. One of the few clauses I actually put in the contract, which is just written somewhere, is that any like loot and gold hit is the company's profits, and I am the one sole responsibility for handling
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
But
but
I-
this is not loot. This is literally just bought.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, I never signed the contract. So
Exactly. But like, I put that in there, so like we put all our magic stuff into like the shared loot that I manage.
anyways, once
Now
he's
you-
done
you better-
staring at it, I'm taking my bow back. It's mine now.
It's
mine
like,
forever.
You got yourself a nice item.
Yes, we're not selling it.
I just like, with what money?
Yeah, about that. It didn't cost money.
Ah, great. I was suspecting robbery again. That's great.
Sure, let's go with that.
No, are you sure you want to? Well, you didn't rob me, so that's fine.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with the fact that I
Remember
stole it
what's
from
important.
someone. Yeah, let's say I stole it from someone. That works.
He stole it from a commoner that won an archery contest.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
who knows?
I know that's not literally what happened.
No one will know how I truly got this besides me.
Everybody's just gonna have theories
You
as to how
know-
you got the bow.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know, Peril, he had that smell. That smelly smell.
That smells smelly.
Yeah, that smelly smell, that smells smelly.
I mean, I'm a ranger. I'm not exactly the cleanest person.
Wait. Perel, do you still have your soul?
I
Define
mean, I did eat the fish flesh of immortality.
I mean, define
What's
Or
that?
more like,
You-
actually, wait, I know, not of immortality, of eternal youth. Peril is currently eternally youthful and cannot die of age.
Does that give up your soul?
Yeah, but I think like if I die, I'll become like my soul become fused to some big wall in the gray plane.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's like your soul is promised to a wall.
Cool. Well, I'm taking my
It's
bow back.
more
You guys
like
have
his
fun.
soul becomes untouchable by all gods, so it just...
I now have two
It just goes to the
longbows.
default plate for people who don't have a god, and it can never leave there.
Hey, Peril.
To limbo.
Hey, Peril.
Yeah.
Can I put some of my backup stuff in the bag of holding because I think I might be carrying a bit much? You know, like my second longbow and my third short sword.
Well, you could also give it to me.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Do I want to give? You know what? I'll just keep hold of. I want to keep hold of my longbow, my non magical longbow because it's.
Why are you gonna dual wield longbows? Why would you
I
want to keep
physically
both?
can't do that. It's just. I mean, if I ever leaves Peril Service, I imagine he's gonna take the magic items back.
It's not his though. Like it's literally you.
Yeah,
You
yes,
sold
but
your
like
soul for it.
the magical bow is not the thing I'm referring to. It's the fact he's given me a short sword, a magical short sword. So it's like,
Us too. Yeah.
if I leave his service, does he just take that away?
I would demand it,
Okay.
and that includes a contractual service from a very violence-prone monk.
He doesn't seem. I mean, he seems to be more proficient at harming himself than others.
No, it's more like mutual destruction, and I am the one with the rest ability.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we'll worry about that when time comes. I'll keep my backup weapons on me just in case.
Otherwise, you sort of just end up in a pile because I have like a shit ton of useless weapons.
Yeah, I'll keep them on me just in case I think it's funny.
I have 3 types of +1 shields: the Goblin shield, the Save shield, and then just the AC shield. No one uses shields anymore.
I still have a shield that is just normal.
Wait, are you actually using it?
Wait, I can't have a metal shield. That's the thing. Goblin shield's probably not metal.
Yeah, it gives you like a bonus attack that you
Is
bite.
it made out of
bite
real
with it.
goblin or is it synthetic?
Cool.
I can imagine it being made out of bone.
I
You
mean,
guys have
it
fun
was
figuring
it
this
was like
out.
it was a +1
I'm gonna
shield that was
go test
mutated by
my
the Grey
bow out.
Plane.
I'm gonna go
We'll
shoot
talk
some
about
shots with my new bow. You guys
No,
have
the
fun.
goblin shield was not from the Grey Plane. You stole it from the Western Kingdom of the Crawling Lands. It was from their arsenal.
Oh yeah, back when I got my chest of cursed coins and it killed
Yeah,
that
the
Stormcrawler.
shield that mutated was one that gives you, what is it, +1 on
Saves.
saving throws? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one Sean was using, whose real name
Wait,
was Ray.
which one was useful for saving throws? I need something from my concentration perks. Is that what made out of metal?
It was mutated.
Let's talk about shield exchanges in the Discord after the session, so we can continue on with
Yeah.
slaughtering an army.
I do find
Yo, Murder.
it funny that Nyx was ready to sell his soul in a literal sense, but not in a figurative sense into a corporation.
Yeah, no. I will sell my soul to someone, but I won't have someone claim ownership of my soul without just removing it from me. Eventually.
No, that's understandable. You don't want to be a slave to somebody, but you don't
Yeah.
mind having no soul.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Having no soul doesn't change my life. Being a slave does, and that's inconvenient.
You're just trying to live life to the fullest.
I give
Until, yeah.
I get great benefits. I let you indulge in all your desires, like Nick's self-harming desire. Oh no, wait, hold up, forget that. God,
That's a great boss, honestly.
That's not a good thing to indulge, but
Hey,
you indulge all you wish.
if you want to
gave,
kill yourself, go ahead.
I gave Grom a compass and put him into direct liquids, including beer.
I don't think you fucked me over yet, so
I
hey,
haven't fucked anyone over at all, ever.
Directly.
No, not even indirectly. I've just.
What about all those people we've killed? Moving on.
I'm talking about the people that matter at the party. Okay, yeah.
Even then, debatable. Time for violence.
I hope so. Well, we think that we have 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 business days for violence.
I
I'm just gonna
will
do
wait.
plant growth in the area then, and I don't think Moldorf is gonna do much. So
I will wait patiently to commit mass accounts. Actually, no, it wouldn't be murder now, would it? Fuck.
I'll
Oh, it's not
probably.
murder. You
I'll
can go murder inside of the city as long as you do it discreetly.
I think I'll continue making siege equipment until they won't let me use up their materials.
By the way,
Then I'm gonna start trenching.
let me make
Yes.
a quick announcement.
Sure, bro.
Regarding the time and stuff. We'll probably not, or we will not get to the actual battle this session.
Sad.
Mm. More
So,
shit, more shenanigans, I suppose.
So basically, try to get just be. So basically, we will end the session at the start of the battle. Do you have anything any shenanigans ready right now? If not, we'll do a short break right now.
I do have an idea for one, but I can't think of it. So do a break, yeah, because I do have a shenanigan I want to do.
Okay, then
Yep,
hereby we are
okay.
officially on break.
Yeah.
We will now leave the thing. The break. We are now unbroken. Ah, fuck! I
Oh.
forgot to turn on my camera.
By the way, Peril. So about that jade we picked up, if no one else has like a use for it or wants it, how much would it cost me to have like it turned into a ring or an earring?
For as company benefits, maybe the next time I'm gonna be using fabricate, because to turn jade into a ring would require proficiency in gem crafting tools, which I have. So it wouldn't be much, but what would you need a jade ring for?
Drip.
I can respect that. Yeah, I will consider it the next time I cast fabricate.
Sweet.
Yep, I'm probably gonna put the glyph of warding, which would probably wait. How long does glyphs of warding last? Is that permanent until dispelled?
Oh, quick question. Wizards get contingency, right?
Yes, it's a high level spell.
Yeah. I was I'm
That is
trying to
that is
remember
a
what
portal.
level it
That's
is.
a
I want
portable.
to say it's 7th, right?
Yeah, but that's because contingency is a portable glyph of warding. That's why the glyph of warding is not portable, because having a spell on command for free is busted. Anyway, yeah, okay. Glyph of warding, I'm gonna put it like on the back side of the gate, so like facing the city. So like if I need help, it would summon an elemental around like the front gate area.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're back in session, right? By the way.
And I'm just gonna
Yes,
remove
I said
diamonds.
that. Out loud.
Oh,
Specifically.
I know. I just wanted to make sure. I'm
Neat.
not crazy.
You are, but besides the point.
We love you for it.
Do the snake people, the ones they do poison, not acid, right?
Yeah. Don't do acid.
Did
Right, I'm
we
back.
see any living creatures among the army, by the way?
Other than the blue people, nothing was described.
Well, there might be your
no.
dad.
I mean, technically, the vultures were alive.
They weren't part of the army. They were just horny for me.
Oh yes, the death vultures were alive.
Yeah. They are
Okay,
just
so it
giant
wouldn't-
vultures who decided to eat the flesh of the undead.
So it would not. be...
Wouldn't they have like constantly defend against that? Because Vulture would still eat the shit out of the undead.
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't see any zombies. It was only skeletons, ghouls, and undead knights.
Ghouls do have flesh.
Ghouls do? Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking, like, I don't know the D&D bestiary that well, so I'll go look it up real quick. Are
So it
ghouls
would
A
not-
ghoul
essentially
is
just
a
normal
scarier
zombies?
zombie. They're just a scarier zombie.
Ah, they're just a scarier zombie. Okay, yeah, then the ghouls
Essentially.
would just have to be a
So
bit of...
try it in its most base form. It is just a more intimidating zombie.
That feels reductive, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, we are
technically
being
not
reductive.
wrong.
I
It is
mean,
reductive, but I'm not wrong. Which is what is important.
I feel like the best way to describe it is it's a zombie that paralyzes you if you're not an elf.
It's a zombie that's a piece of shit.
But basically, it wouldn't be worth it to milk the yuan tea.
What the fuck were you guys talking about?
You want the snitty milk?
No, milking their fangs. I mean,
Why the fuck did I leave and you guys are fucking talking about milking the one?
Is that a quote?
well,
Are
no, I
we
had a
gonna-
good idea because okay, I had an idea and I thought, you know how in like old castles, the portcullis, they'd have like holes that they would drop molten tar through, right?
Yeah.
what if instead of I feel like we don't have tar on hand, so instead of that, get enough poison from the yuan tea to
There
just
is
drop
no
it off.
way that in a coastal city they would not have enough tar on hand, considering that tar is a vital component for keeping a ship seaworthy.
I mean, I feel like magic covers tar.
Yeah, literally spells for that. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Please.
Right, is everybody here?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah. Okay.
Actually, assistant. See.
What?
Oh,
He's
you're
here.
here. Good.
Yeah, I'm just muting every once in a while.
Yeah,
Fair
then
enough.
everyone's here.
Yeah. Anyone else wants to do anything special? I mean, your glyph of warding is successful because it's a spell that casts. It's successful.
I'm literally
I
just
would
I'm
like to
literally
go
just
out.
growing corn on the at the edge of the castle. That's
Oh,
all
nice.
I'm doing.
You
John would
know,
like to go out and look for like the most fancy tavern he can find.
oh yeah.
It's
Yeah, warming, preparing for the battle.
Yeah, some people do it. I'm a warrior, so
I'm a warrior.
Are you gonna be asking for a veterans discount?
nah, I'm gonna get it for free.
That still's a discount.
It's not like a veterans discount. It's more like, hello, give me a drink, and then
Yeah.
they give me drinks.
The fanciest tavern you can find is called the.
It's a shithole.
It's called the Royal Asp.
Nice.
We're eating fancy today.
I,
didn't
I,
know
I laugh at the name out loud because it's funny, and then I walk in.
Why
It's the
it's
power of
funny?
life.
Yeah, I don't see why that would be funny, honestly.
But yeah, it's a
Well,
perfectly respectable
Are
name
you
for an
just asking
establishment.
that like as a GM out loud? Is just like somebody saying that to me?
Ah.
Because like if it's just the GM asking me, I don't need to explain myself.
Ah. Makes sense. True. Yeah. th- The first thing you notice is there are no purebloods in this tavern.
Excellent.
Rum literally does not give a shit.
Okay, you walk up to the counter.
He's like, look at the barkeep. I want one of your strongest and one of your weakest, and then two of something in the middle, and then I want you to mix them together into a big bowl.
What?
He's going fancy
It's
today,
four
boys.
things. It's four things, mate. Come on, you can do this.
He just wants a
That-
lot of alcohol.
I.
He just wants a highly confusing
Why?
beverage.
Why are you asking questions?
That is a great question.
Okay. The barkeep just pulls out. I don't know.
Some alcohol.
You know, the weakest thing is probably some kind of. Maybe some kind of dark beer. Then mixes it with what's medium, I guess. Probably some kind of liquor.
Grom, I respect you more now than I did 5 seconds ago.
You know, let's do something that will taste really weird. So it's
Yeah,
like,
no. There's a plan, okay?
So-
let it roll. Let it roll.
You know, for some reason, the first fruit that came to my head was a coconut, so it's a coconut liquor.
Damn, that's
That
pretty weird,
sounds
my guy.
disgusting.
Yes.
Question: how do you
I-
not have poison resistance at this point?
I don't know. I have high constitution save.
No, he doesn't have poison resistance. He is just alcohol.
But the funny thing is, he doesn't even drink that often. Like, I don't really qualify as alcoholic yet. It's not even daily.
I don't fucking believe you.
Yet.
It's not even
Yet.
daily. It's not even daily.
Yeah, but the amount you
Like-
drink in a day, when you
Well-
do,
Anyways,
you can't.
And
make
the
it.
last thing he pulls out is an unlabeled bottle. There is the skeletal head of a snake in there with what you would assume is the venom sac or the venom gland still attached to it.
nice.
Gaming.
And yeah, then
Literal poison. Let's go.
and now you get a mixture of whatever liquor that was.
Wait, Jan, what happened to your camera?
It's normal, isn't it?
Is it just on my end?
It should be
I think
normal.
it's just you, mate.
You
It
look
looks
like
normal to me.
missing no on my screen.
Yeah, heresy.
Oh yeah, that sometimes happens. I think you need to literally click the Discord window and it becomes
Oh
normal.
no, yeah, no, we just I watched it just become normal. Okay, that's good.
Problem
Yeah,
is
puzzled
fixed.
itself back into
Moving
place.
on.
No problems ever existed.
I don't fucking believe that.
So, Grom takes the fucking disgusting thing he has made. Like, he doesn't smell. He just like starts chugging it down, and like, I
Constitution
imagine
save?
this. I imagine this tastes not very interesting, and at the same time not very good. So once he's
He-
done, because he probably gets this down in one go, he goes, "Oh, that's vile." Ugh.
Why did you drink it?
And then like looks at the barkeep and is like, "Okay, if I ever just ask for that again, then tell me no."
It will be
make
my
sure that you have a-
pleasure.
I just want to try that. It's like war coming or something.
His intelligence
know-
baffles me.
You know, it gives
Ten
you
intelligence,
a bunch
man.
of different notes. First of all, you have like you obviously have like the beer flavor, and the whole drink therefore is slightly. Is it actually? It's not really, but is it? Is it actually carbon that's in beer, or is it another thing that makes it like more bubbly? Anyway, the whole thing tastes a bit carbonated. Then you got that like thick coconut flavor, which totally doesn't go well together with carbonation, which I assume would almost have a similar effect on your palate as carbonated milk. And then comes the sickly sweet smell, taste of poison, or of something that you know. It immediately gives you that like instinct. Oh, this is poison. I shouldn't drink this.
Yeah.
Shouldn't drink it. Well, I did.
Does he have a survival instinct? I don't think he does.
As I said,
Perhaps called
Grom's
second wind.
intelligence baffles me. I can't tell if he's really stupid or at all smart.
He's
I
like
don't-
average
I don't-
intelligence.
Okay.
I
You
don't
can
agree
give
with
me,
that
You can
statement.
give me a con save, by the way. Wait, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you're still
you-
immune to poison, aren't you? Because of the hero's feast. Wait, how long does that last?
I have no idea.
Check. I feel like he should have some
If
tolerance
he's
to
doing this
poison
after
by
the
the end of the
scouting has
campaign.
happened, it
Uh,
might already be over.
That lasts 24 hours. I'm assuming this is not on the first day, so
No, it's not. Well, I'm giving you the con save.
yeah.
I think I'm fine.
Oh yeah.
No, I want to say you're not, because spite.
The only thing
What
that
do you have
really
against
happens
him?
is that you sometimes have hallucinations of.
That was the point. I was going for that.
Oh,
So, like,
God.
like
thing is, like,
Is it-
Grum
You
has
know,
been
like,
chasing a special drunken state. He has ever since he was in the extra dimensional plane and got really shit faced off like space booze.
oh
like-
yeah, from time to time, just objects you touch in your mind just turn into venomous snakes biting you.
Nice. You're cutting out a bit.
Uh,
We're cutting out like all session for me.
It just started
Really?
for me.
Yeah, same
Oh.
for me. It also just started.
I think that's a Discord issue though, and I should be
Discord
fine
rate
on
might be annoying.
stream. No, it will be on. It is a Discord issue on my end. For some reason, Discord has been becoming worse at actually noticing me talking.
So you can take your settings later. It's fine for now. Anyways, yeah. So
I think there's a thing where you can't manually set your
you can.
Microphone sensitivity, you can.
not like your volume, but your
The gate for like
Yeah.
volume gate for what you talk. You can. It's adjustable in the settings.
oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
somehow
always
just
adjust
switched
it.
automatically on again. Okay. Guess I can just put it super low and then the issue should go away. It just turned itself on.
Yeah, don't turn it too low, or else every noise will be picked up.
I would.
I have a
Oh,
noise
it's fine,
filter on
like-
anyway, so
Nah, well,
It's like-
fair enough.
That's like where you can't scream into your mic.
so I
in
think you
Discord.
can't even hear me clapping actually.
No, we cannot.
No, it does block a lot of miscellaneous noises you make.
Yeah, so you. But I
Uh,
think you can hear me whisper now.
Yeah, you can hear you whisper.
How
Anyhow,
dare you?
after surviving the near-death experience of drinking that stuff, Grum will like to try and probe the barkeep for like the mood of the incoming proper incoming siege.
Hmm.
What do you think about this impending undead army of doom coming to kill us all?
Well, I feel like it's going to be bad for business.
What do you mean? It's gonna be the greatest thing for business.
Nah, man, this place gonna
To be fair,
overrun
veterans
by
drink a lot of.
thieves.
I feel
You're
like
gonna run out of alcohol so quickly.
I mean, if we survive, people might have a lot more reason to drown their sorrows. So
Well,
There's
if
gonna
they
be
have
less
souls,
people.
it's gonna be less souls.
There's gonna be less people to sell too.
by the way,
It's fine. We have a Grom here. They'll be out in like a day or two.
Well, I'm not really paying, so
I never said they'd gain money from it. I said they'd be out of alcohol.
Bruh.
Don't put words in my mouth.
so he's just worried about his business. He's not like worried about fucking dying.
I mean,
Only two constants.
Uh.
Death or taxes.
Yeah.
And I'm halfway there.
It's like Peril. He just cares about money.
so
What is with all these capitalists?
bruh, yeah, no.
from
I
what
mean, he's
I've-
on
Adam
our side. He
Smith
probably would be
reincarnated.
From
capitalist.
what I've heard, we got some very competent new champions to protect us, and I hope
I'm one of them.
and I
Yeah.
hope the High Priestess wasn't wrong in putting her trust in you.
Well,
it's
we'll
not
still
just-
see about that, I guess.
He's not very sharp, but he is
Say-
strong, and that's the important thing.
Say, are you wearing a hat right now?
Oh, his slave is not even sharp either.
I'm not wearing a hat. Why?
I think you are wearing a hat, though.
Oh, do you want my hat?
No.
Okay. Do you want maybe a normal cocktail?
Also, no.
Obviously not.
Did he just
You're
pass
wearing
out
a
in
hat.
response? I'm not wearing a hat.
Totally wearing a hat.
Grom, I think Grom, I need to sit down.
I'm sitting down, you're standing up. Who am I talking to?
It's the voice in your head. Don't
Oh
listen to it.
no, not again. It's the witch lady.
There's just, how
Is it the giant kraken octopus? I swear to God, so many stupid voices.
you know how sometimes people when they're confused, like in or figuratively have like stars floating around their head. You just literally have like Peril's head and Evelyn's head and the Kraken and I don't know who annoyed you as well. Probably like Nils. Floating around your head, floating around your head, and
The party just floating around my head telling me things.
Hey, I don't know
and,
why I'd be there. I bet my character barely ever interacts with you.
Are they speaking primordial?
Yeah, Drummy understands primordial now. He's drunk enough.
yeah, they
So
speak
drunk he
primordial,
becomes-
but you actually understand it. And Evelyn and Peril try to negotiate a trade deal while the pirates and Nils just both talk out loud about their ingenious, terrible, and self-destructive plans of doing stuff against each other, sometimes involving torture. In
And
in like the
You know-
weirdest kind of ways.
this is also very confusing.
And
So
then the
many-
jester's head just pops up, and next to him it's like his little jester staff, and he raises up the staff, and now they all just speak in rhymes.
Grum, like, after being very confused at this for like a few minutes, turns back to the barkeep and is like, you know what, you want to hear a story?
I don't think
Well-
he has a choice.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be a barkeeper, I guess. I feel like
Hey,
that's part of my job description.
that's the spirit. Listen, when I was a wee little one, right, not very old, but when I got like, I want to say drafted, I wasn't really drafted, more like press ganged. I joined a crew, okay, went into a ship, went sailing. That's how it all started. That's how I ended up here. It's a long story, we don't tell that one. Anyways, at some point, this captain, he's an old man, he's called White Teeth. He didn't have white teeth, they were like falling out of his face, they were black and rotten, but that doesn't matter. Anyways, this old man, he taught me a lot of shit, okay?
Mhm.
And like, he's missing an arm.
He's missing an
No.
arm.
Not an arm, actually. I think so, like maybe a hand. Is it a hand? I can't remember. He's missing something. And like he, even though he was missing an arm or a hand or something, was still able to work the load of at least 2 people on that ship. Like, how do you do that when you're missing like a limb?
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Think about it. How do you do that?
That's it.
Well, magic?
Nah, no magic with this one.
He started with more limbs,
No. He's still like I think he's a human. At least that's what he looks like.
so he also wasn't. So that means he also wasn't an ogre. He had a pulley system,
It has something
Like-
to do with ropes. That's true.
like a block and tackle kind of deal.
Well, there's a lot of stuff like that on the ship, so with sails and all ropings and all this.
Yeah. You're not supposed to ask the DM a riddle. That's illegal.
How could you know this isn't just some bullshit I'm making up?
I think it was a platonic question that he asked as like the end of a sentence.
This is probably just a drunk person making up a story with no actual answer.
Well, it's partly true, but it has an answer. It has an answer.
It has an answer.
It has an answer, yeah. He had a prosthetic.
I hate you.
I would like an answer like he with his one good arm he whipped so many people that they became a lot more productive. And that's how
Nah,
they
man,
did the
he
work.
didn't whip anybody.
No, he tied a gnome to the spot where his arm used to be.
Yeah, he's a gnome flinger.
No,
Can we
no
make that
gnome
official?
flingers.
Is that an official official class?
Yes.
No,
gnome
it's a teach
flinger.
engine.
Well, can we make it an official class? Well, not official, anyways. Homebrew class. The Gnome
I-
Flinger. You can It's like Echo Knight, but instead of like a 1 HP knight, you just summon in a gnome that you can throw at people.
I mean,
Oh, no, Flinger is back. Alright, cool.
I feel like this sounds highly illegal.
Well, we're criminals to an extent.
Yeah,
Well,
to the
yeah.
to corrupt. We are literally enemies of the Shadow Undead government.
Shadow undead government.
Wait
They
a minute.
don't like us casting spells.
They
Legitimate,
do not.
legitimate answer to that. Archfey Patron gives you a special bag of holding that can hold that can keep kidnapped gnomes alive.
Why? Why
That's
would you?
nice.
Why
I
would
like
you
that.
specifically need a thing?
So you'd have to go raiding gnome villages every now and again.
Because it's funny, that's why.
You just have to raid them. Like, would they still
How-
be able to like interact and try to plan an escape from inside the bag of holding?
Well, they have slower movement speed than you, so you'll catch up to them.
Ah, good.
Do gnomes have slower movement speed?
Yeah, I thought it was like 25, like dwarves.
Do they? Oh yeah, they
A lot of
have.
the small races do. Because I think squat nimbleness is applied to every small race.
Mm.
Next question.
Or may hold on. Are we
If
just
what-
gonna be fillering?
If what the story was longer, like I can probably whip up something else. Like I'm out.
Ah,
Are we going to be fillering this until we actually go and fight the people, or?
Let me just bring up the fucking. I have some
Is there-
stuff written
God,
down in case we
Please
get
save me
this.
from this hell.
So.
Please no.
You
Fucking
can, man.
please. No.
I think
I think
goblins
it's
are at
happening
30
anyway.
feet, even though they're small, right? Or they're all at 25?
Why
Yeah,
are
they
we
are
looking
30.
this up?
Goblins are at 30. Okay.
See,
Alright,
you
we
asked
made the
why
goblin
we were
flinger.
looking this up. Remember the party you're in.
You know, man. I once had like a bounty on me,
Oh god,
Oh.
still going.
like a real big one.
Mm.
Save
It
me
was
from
this,
this
that
hell.
was the town we were in. I don't even remember what we were doing there actually. I think I was drunk most of the time. But like it was like somebody put a bounty on us.
Ooh.
And it was like
Can you?
5,000 gold on our heads. It was
Would I still be able to cash that in?
probably not. I think we got them like forfeits.
Ah, okay.
Anyways, there's an assassins that came after us one night. We were sleeping in some inn. And like I woke up middle of the night. And we hear this rustling. It was like 5 or 6 guys, right? So I go out there. I beat them to shit with my fists. I'm butt naked, like I'm not wearing anything. I just blood and gore everywhere.
Thanks for
Can I have,
adding
can
that
I have
fun
another
to it.
beer?
Wait, for context, Nils in that encounter ripped the guy's jaw off.
Mm.
I'm very proud of that one, actually.
Yeah.
Grub is telling it like it was only him.
I think
He
you
may
said
be
like
exaggerating a little bit as well.
Just
that's
a
actually,
little.
that's actually an understatement. There was more people the last time you told the story.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
I
true.
think just looking at the state of you get served. I don't know what is like probably just apple juice on the rocks.
Grub can't taste the difference.
I don't
This
think
is
he
some
can taste it
sweet
all
beer
right
you
now.
have here. I don't know what this is, but it tastes
His
kind of
tongue
funny.
has been bleached.
Yes, yes it has. Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I-
Jesus will save you out of this one.
Also, he's not lying.
No.
What happened? What he did describe that happened, though the bounty was not that big, and Perry was actually offended that the bounty was not that big.
That's about right for you. That's about right. Yeah, that tracks.
You probably Pero would try to try to get the money from his own bounty and then escape prison.
Although we did try to cash in the bounty, but the pirates had stolen the entire village's gold.
That's bastards. And that's where we're hunting them down, right? No other reason.
That's one of the many reasons. But particularly, yeah, that one. The fact that they call parallel fraud, placed a lacking bounty on him, and then just fucked off.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Peril might be. Actually, yeah, Peril isn't. Are you actually a fraud, or is it like one of those things where you're an absolute bastard when it comes to fucking deals, but you're not technically a fraud?
Yeah, I'm just a greedy bastard about deals, but I barely lie, and definitely
yeah,
never.
yeah.
Because the reason why I don't is because then while people can get mad, the shit I do is illegal.
No comment because I value my paycheck.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
better.
Joke's on you. What's a paycheck?
Only the guy that's not contracted may give me valid criticism. Because I cannot shut him
mean,
up.
You mean the two of us? Because I think I think there's two of us that aren't.
Yeah, but Ray is kind.
Oh yeah, right. Rye's kind. I'm not. So you expect criticism from me? That's fair.
Well, right is technically
Eh,
neutral, but
Yeah, but like in relative sense.
in relation,
Yeah,
yeah,
comparison, you're much nicer.
yeah. Ryan believes that, well, it's just how it is, that the natural state of someone without memories is to be kind to others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought the natural
that's
state about somebody without memory would be to be very confused.
yeah, that's true. That's both can be true at once.
Okay, we have been shit. Okay, are we just still shit talking? Are we?
by the way,
DM,
I mean,
by
I
the
don't know
way,
what you guys been. I've been doing stuff while you guys been chatting.
yeah, DM, can I buy corn seeds? Because I feel like at this point I should probably have actual corn on me by now.
you know
Real
you have
corn.
grown corn. Do you know what grows on the cobs of corn?
Yeah, corn.
The
Okay, yeah,
skull
no, I
of
just
your
want to make sure.
enemies?
So the plant growth did grow corn, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so the city's main defense is currently corn, and
yeah.
I had
And the
I'll have to
walls.
inform you that and I'll have to inform you that the
siege weapons,
kernels are
walls, and
actually
corn.
seeds.
I had
You do-
hoped the skull of your enemies would grow on
Guys,
corn
we have
plants.
guys, we have so many high-ranking members on the battlefield. Look at all those kernels.
by the
I
way,
hate you so
Shut
much.
the
God
fuck up.
damn! Why have I not thought of that joke yet? Oh my god damn! What the fuck?
Oh
How
No.
many-
no.
so how long has it been since we've started imminent battle at this point? How long has it been since we've started preparing?
Like, I
We
don't
had-
know.
we
3
had
a
days?
few
Like
days.
3.5 days or something.
Okay, that's enough time. First day, I would like to say that on the first day, there's a blacksmith in this town, right?
Yeah,
If I go to the blacksmith, how much would it cost to buy, I don't know, as many daggers as there are children in this town?
Hey yo.
This isn't gonna be fucked up. This isn't gonna be fucked up.
why? Why are you asking for that specific number?
Because I'm going to gather all the children in the town and teach them basic self-defense. So if the soldiers from the undead army manage to get to the children, they will have a dagger and they will be able to use it at least
know,
not like
why not just-
super shitty.
You know,
teach him to
teaching a
sail a
kid to
boat
go
and let him
stab
run.
the nearest skeleton soldier he can see with 3 days of self-defense class on
Well,
for
no.
a child is not going to end well in the
Yeah, like
slightest.
at that point you
Well,
might
no,
as well.
it's not supposed to end well because if it's getting to that point, things are already bad. It's worst case scenario that
Yeah, but
they
like-
just have the ability
Okay.
to,
At
not.
that point, you might as well
fucking-
just teach, the regular civilians that aren't combat trained instead. They're adults.
I
How
feel
about
like
this, right?
I feel like
think
I
Sorry,
feel
yeah.
like you might be more successful in just teaching them how to use a sling and just giving them walks.
Damn, it's
That
like
might
an
also be
actually
cheaper.
okay.
smart idea that isn't insane.
That,
I was gonna say,
I mean,
why
the
not just
children,
teach you
if
to
they're gonna have to
escape?
use, if they're gonna have to use a dagger, they're gonna die anyways. How about we just strap bombs to them and
How about we teach them
Whoa!
to escape by boat?
Whoa!
They'll die in 60 years anyway. What's the matter if it's now or 60 years?
We can make money off
Um,
them as adults.
we're never gonna
Fucking-
get back here. And if the city falls, they're also gonna die anyways.
Carol
It's
is
not
No,
Carol
a
is
bad-
immortal. He will be everywhere.
Oh, so you're just trying to save every single person because down the line they hopefully fucking produce even more people that you can then exploit.
Oh, okay.
Their money
Their
out of.
interest. I did it once, and it produced me a very efficient and confused Thunder Cleric. That was a player's backstory that as a child, she was a child stuck in a mage cult, and I scammed the cult out of existence.
Bruh.
Respectable.
Yeah,
Well, let's
no, I
move
mean
on.
cults still need like money, and if you scam the fuck out of all their money, then that's how you can defeat a cult.
Yeah. Also, I like how Wager's been doing this. I've just been doing my own thing.
I mean,
You're
if
not
you
giving
scam-
daggers to the children, are you?
If you
I
scam
don't
the-
have enough daggers for him.
if you scam a cult out of money, I feel like you're just moving up the timetable for the Kool-Aid party.
Yeah, I did. I called the cops, and then after I took all their money. That's what me and Al agreed on.
I feel
Have
like
fun.
Damn, you know,
I feel like you and a corrupt police department could get along very well together, Pearl.
he would be the
No,
corrupt
because they would
police department.
require bribes. I'd rather just circumvent it by what's it called? Skullduggery? Yeah, skullduggery.
I mean, bribes don't really have to be like monetary, you
Financial.
know? Like, for example, I guess knowledge or
No.
something.
Yeah, this is what
No,
happens.
it's easier to take knowledge for granted. Like,
This is what happens when we have to buy time. We talk
no, you
about
okay?
this.
Why do you have
this
to
is
buy?
not the worst thing we've been talking about. Like, honestly, like, do you want me to start talking about Iowa corn
No.
and how?
No, no,
Shut
no,
up.
no.
In Iowa,
I
we
will
don't grow
get
corn. Corn grows
I
Listen,
will-
Iowa.
there are certain
I will-
things. There are certain things we do not mention again. Okay.
I
One
will
of them is the
be-
corn.
Alright,
The other
so-
one is the cocks. We don't talk about that either.
Oh yeah,
Listen.
The cock to minus, yes, of course.
Just feel blessed that we are currently talking about equipping children with daggers and not about corn.
That's
Right?
standard.
I mean,
mate.
this is
Standard.
this is wartime.
Eh,
No, this is every
Wartime still
session.
means
It's,
that
mate, this is not wartime. This is every Saturday. Okay.
even in war, a child can't really fight that well.
So why don't we take the good suggestion and give them, I don't know, a ranged weapon to use?
Or we can teach them how to escape.
Especially a sling that's
okay.
pretty good against
Okay.
skeletons.
Oh,
Either-
I could teach I could teach them how to wield quarterstaffs and run into a group of undead.
Okay, so here's a plan, right? Or we can teach them how to use light crossbows because those are like the easiest things to use by far.
Takes quite some strength to pull up a
Also, like
crossbow.
crossbows,
Oh, for sure.
buying a light crossbow
Make
for
them
every
throw shit
single child
easier.
is pretty expensive.
That is true. That's true. But a sling takes a lot of skill and practice to get right. Or alternative idea, I can use some of my extra time when I've done doing my plant growth to make a bunker using mulled earth for them. Or maybe we could just hold them in like cellars anyways, and then just not send them out to battle.
Well, to be fair, no matter how bad they are with the sling, they always have a 5% chance of hitting their target.
They're not like they'll be fighting as an NPC blob, not as a player. So I don't think that they're going to be making. I don't think that the DM is going to make an attack roll for every single child in the child army that we're amassing.
Once again-
Honestly, I'm surprised a peasant catapult hasn't been suggested.
At that point, why not just use the peasant railgun?
Okay,
Yeah.
hear me out, guys. Right? We were talking
Not
about
do
the
that.
goblin thrower earlier. How about orphan thrower?
You mean the
No,
Shucks.
no, don't build an orphan thrower. You know that goes into
I'll
the
also add I
household.
I can't hear anything.
Oh no, he's deaf.
I have not heard anything for the last 5 minutes.
Quickly, everyone, hold.
What?
Well, we're at a building an orphan thrower right now, mate.
Oh, okay. Can we go back to
Well,
the
no, yeah,
Flinger? Can we go
the,
back to Gnome Flinger?
the idea was suggested, but no, there's probably not enough orphans to effectively use
No.
as
That-
You can
ammunition.
always just
No,
make
but this
more
is-
though.
I like how the moral
No.
problem is not the thing that's stopping us, it's the
What,
resources.
17 more years?
We're not allowed to make more orphans. There's only a certain population number here. We'll run out of
Here,
children.
we can create orphans by sending them out to battle, and then we can have more
Yes,
orphans
but
for
we'll run
orphan
out.
cannon.
Yeah, but we'll run out of children eventually.
I mean,
They're
not
not
if
an
we toss them
instant
to
resource.
wheat.
Guys, we were planning on making a wheat farm in the bottom anyways.
Yeah.
Now we just hold on a couple more generations until we have more orphans.
Oh, Christ
This
almighty.
is getting so dumb.
This is...
Me trying to
are
do
we
like trying
are
to
you
set up
sure?
a situation
Hey,
for a
guys.
big battle, the party.
Hey,
How
guys.
about we start an underground civilization?
I have a question for all of you. Are we sure the guys we're trying to, like, the alleged bad guys we're trying to deal with aren't the good guys in this story?
They're undead. They're by default the bad guys.
I don't know, you're currently helping the UNT.
I don't know if
Listen,
that's a
we've
good or
already
a bad.
established that
Evil
this
against the
campaign
chaotic
is...
neutral.
Yeah, sorry.
What do you want to see? What are they, like, lawful evil? Like, it's not really a big difference.
That ain't the point. That was never the point.
This
My
campaign
point...
is neutral at best.
I know, but it's just like, I'm starting to think the guys that are meant to be the bad guys of the story are feeling more like the good guys.
Are we having like
Okay,
a we the
actually-
baddies moment?
I was thinking about it, how this campaign is like neutral at best, but then again, which D&D campaign isn't? At least we're not pure murder hobos, right? That's just, you know.
Some would
Funnily
argue
enough,
an orphan thrower is morally worse.
funnily enough, the Friday group might be the most morally good group I actually have ever DM'd for.
That is,
Are they murder hobos?
I don't
they're
know
morally
how
good.
morally good that is saying.
I mean, the person who is in some way could be considered the face of the party is the lawful good cleric.
Well, I mean, we are a group of neutral and or evil characters.
There's no way, like, if we were, like, there's no way we were going to tend towards good. We're
Yeah.
doing what will make Peril
Yeah.
money. That's literally our...
Yeah, like
our thing.
generally
Well-
neutral party.
Well,
I mean,
you
our
guys
end
are doing
goal,
it to make
our end,
Carol money.
I mean, our
Mm.
end goal is to stop a world-ending threat.
Yeah, but
Which-
you don't need to be a good
while
person
getting
to
paid
try to
for
stop
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting
if the
paid.
world ends, you know, we die and can't profit anymore.
Oh god, I would love to have a campaign where you're playing all evil characters, but you're also stopping a world-ending cult, because that's all, like, those people
Isn't
are
that
people
just
you're
what we're
supposed to be
doing?
terrorizing.
I can
and-
tell you, one of my backup PCs was going to be a rival cult leader.
No, exactly, right? Like, evil characters still don't want to
Really cool,
die.
Peril.
Like,
I'm
they're
joking.
evil, not suicidal.
Yeah, and yeah, if you want to take over the world, you don't want the world to end because you're the one that's gonna end it.
Either you're the one that's gonna end it, or you're the one who wants to enslave it, right?
This
Our
is one
turns.
hell of a conversation. Can
Anyway,
we
like,
move on?
Are we moving on with plot? I've lost track of what I've been in game and out
Yeah,
of game.
Grum is like stumbling away from
mean-
the tavern at this point.
I was gonna
I
say
mean,
he's
while
having a
you guys
seizure.
have been mucking
No,
about,
he's not having a
I've
seizure.
actually-
He's been drinking like apple juice or some shit the rest of the
I've
evening
been
because the
doing
bartender
plot.
was helping him.
Joke's on you guys. I've been doing plot while you guys were doing that really weird conversation.
Pot?
Plot,
No.
yeah.
So what have you actually accomplished then?
We're doing plot.
No, I don't do that.
Damn, son.
I
you
do
just
plot.
been sitting there.
Don't worry, you'll never need. It might come up. It might not. Who knows?
So
You'll
yeah,
find out eventually, probably, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Drum is stumbling through the streets at night, trying to get home to wherever we live.
Carol's
Me
been out
playing
doing
Baldur's
business.
Gate
She's
3
not been a
while
part
this
of
is
any
going
of
on.
this.
Yeah.
Mr. GM, Mr. DM.
Yeah. And does anyone else still have anything to do before the siege?
Oh yeah, how much does the slings cost?
Oh, we are in the office.
I mean, it's basically just leather straps.
And
I'd feel
sticks.
bad if they were left defenseless.
I feel like they should just be
Leather and
hiding in a
sticks.
corner somewhere.
I mean, to be
No,
fair,
I
we've
disagree.
been saved by weak NPCs in the past. Maybe we should just arm the children. Who knows if like a guy's chasing us and he's like out to down us and then just get hit by like 20 rocks. It might just
As
that might
someone
just
who
save us.
appreciates some warfare, arm the children.
I
Yeah.
mean,
It might fuck with
Okay.
concentration check. Or
All right, we'll
something.
go
the
with the child
only
soldiers.
reason
not
that I'm
illegal
doing
yet.
this is because I feel directly responsible for the situation that these kids are now in. Because we came here, we basically dragged them into this war, and now their town is in.
Now, I
is
will say,
I heard
So-
children
I
are
will
more
say-
effective at
moral
fighting
guilt.
when you put them on cocaine.
Yo, coke
Yeah,
and
but yeah, but-
based accessories.
but yeah, I will
Like
say
slings are like a
this-
silver a piece, so it should probably not be more than like 10 gold.
But yeah, like this town, this city was going to come under fire at some. It was a matter of time. Either that, or they just directly,
we can have the-
allied themselves. It's kind of like
We can arm the children and then just like have them protect like the basements that they're hiding or something like that. That'll be
Don't
fine.
worry, Nick. I'll help you teach them how to use a sling.
I have no. Yeah, I do actually know how to use a sling, but I mean,
I'd
you
be
guys are
sad
probably
if
better
you
at
didn't.
teaching.
I'd be sad if you didn't know how to use a sling.
Literally, I am a spellcaster. There are most spellcasting classes do not know how to use a sling. Actually,
I
no,
mean-
No.
that's untrue.
A lot
Like
of them.
everyone can figure out how to use a sling. It's just whether or not you're proficient with it. It doesn't. If you're not proficient with something, it doesn't mean you don't know how to use it. It just means you're not very good at using it, in comparison to like an expert.
True, true.
You're just
Well,
an
I'm done.
average Joe with a sling.
Okay, yeah. So what is happening? Yes.
Oh my god.
We're
kids-
giving
kids
the
defending
children
their home with a sling.
slings.
Yeah, like we don't
Yeah.
have to question him. He's doing it.
out of his
then?
own goodwill.
We don't question it. We just like yes.
I'm helping him because, I mean, I'm good with ranged weapons. Might as well speed up the process.
Alright.
Yeah,
Got nothing better to do.
might as well speed up the process. True.
I'm gonna.
Kids training montage.
Training.
Yeah, I regret
Just a
not doing that.
montage of kids getting hit with sling bullets. Or hitting each
Good.
other with sling bullets.
Deflecting
safe.
missile at them.
There's like one kid that dies from bleeding and got rocked to the head.
Well, wait, what do you mean? I can use healing spells. I won't let them die.
Ah.
Wait a minute. I just had a great idea. We don't even need to. Okay, actually, yeah, it's still a good idea to arm them, but we can put them all, as well as anyone who is, I guess, anyone who can't wield a weapon whatsoever, like anyone who's
So old people. Or crippled.
Pretty
No,
much,
old
yeah.
or crippled. Sweet.
put them all on the ship and send the ship like a couple miles out to sea, and tell the users to bring it back in like
We
a
don't-
day or so.
We don't know
Damn.
if they're going to
Be-
block off the port, and
that
if
would
they
be
will, they will
real
burn that
shit
ship
if
to the ground.
It'd be real shit if there was like a long-ranged fire spell that someone could use on a boat.
You can send a boat outside of 150 feet easily.
Well, isn't there feats that that makes the spell
Yeah, you
range
can
You
longer?
guys
Over
know
300
we have
feet,
like
but-
siege equipment, right? That can like throw stuff that's on fire, right?
Yeah, like
Like, you
that's
could-
not a boat idea because I'm pretty sure it's unless it sails to the point where it can no longer come back. I'm pretty sure there's a decent chance something's gonna hit it.
I think if we're gonna put the
If not,
get the
if not
effort-
our enemies, I will.
if we're gonna go through the effort of putting the kids on a boat, we'd probably put them outside of cannon range. Would be like 600 feet, which
Wait,
means
I
that
I spaced out. Why are we putting the kids on a boat?
It was
No,
just
it was
a
in the
suggestion I
plan.
had.
That
In
was
no
not a suggestion
way.
so they could flee once if the city falls.
yeah, you could just have the boat stationed with a couple of sailors that will,
Oh
Why do
yeah,
you
it's slave
care?
ship time.
Did you know it?
I mean, they're not slaves; they're refugee ships.
What's the difference?
Depending on it really depends on the time period.
It really depends on It really depends on the opinion or on the moral compass of the sailors.
Also, UNT, so
I know which
Yep.
one I'm going for.
not exactly the best option. Should we maybe just like leave it and like hopefully not die in the siege and the city not falling?
Hey, look,
Yes.
if the city falls, I can get
I
us
know
out
I'm
of
not
here.
trying to be
Carol.
reasonable here. I know that's not normal, but
We're
Yeah, we
not
can
look.
ditch the fucking place. Like,
If we need to, we can ditch. That's what I'm here for. Kind of. I can help people make them more stealthy. Unless you're rolling at one, then there's no helping.
I would love to be a more stealthy bird, to be honest. Last time it didn't go well.
Physically, unless I learned how to walk on air, I don't think I can follow you while you're flying.
Polymorph.
No, because
Can't
I don't think I could use the spell at that point.
can't
Yes, you
cast
could.
while polymorphed.
I mean,
Also, I'd have
you
to be
can keep
30 feet
concentrating on the
between both
spell.
you and them.
Anyways, the siege is coming, yes?
The siege is coming. We will start the next session with the siege if all you want to do is done.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's
I'm done.
anything else to do.
We've
We, like,
trained. We've
go-
trained
go
the
to the-
children. Grom
gotta
is
go to the-
drunk.
Yeah, we goes up to the wall, like stand looking out there menacingly towards the dawn.
I was gonna go for cinematically, but menacingly works too.
Yeah, we're menacing here.
Wow, you're drunk, so you're as menacing as you always are.
He's hangover, probably. Maybe he even gained the ability to actually understand primordial now, only when he's drunk though.
Only when he's drunk he understands. So he always understands because I refuse to accept he's not always drunk.
Well, he's okay. I can see my barrel of beer is actually full, so I guess maybe I haven't updated it. I'm not sure.
Well, you refilled it at the Paladin
That's true.
place.
That's true. But that's a while ago, though.
Not in game.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, the Nix, was your bow like actually cursed? Just double check because I can dispel
What?
it.
No, it has a
Technically, no.
disadvantage. It has a disadvantage attached to it, but it's not a real curse.
It's
item.
not a. It's technically it's not a cursed weapon because the negative thing it has, which is disadvantage, is more used as balancing for the weapon than it is actually as it is a curse.
Yeah, it's a natural downside of the weapon.
Yeah, it basically
Because-
is like a high
because
stakes
normally-
hunter's mark.
Yeah, because normally what it would do is that I can just assign an enemy as my sworn enemy, kill them, and then switch it to another person. But because I already have a sworn enemy,
For now.
the disadvantage. Yeah, also, it's a magical weapon. It's a very good weapon,
Yeah, alright.
and I can always mitigate it if
Just
other
checking.
things in the future. Nah, it's not cursed. I don't think, at least.
Maybe.
I'm probably cursed though, but that's a secondary problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can help with that.
No, I just got some like demon deal that's going on over here.
You'll
Like
just have
demonic
to-
deal.
Also, can we talk about the fact that there's just like this guy's? I mean, I know this is a 1T city, but still, there's just this random guy in the fucking city that's just like, "Hey, buddy, you want to sell your soul?"
I mean, first
That's
off, it
not
was a
how the
pretty
guy
good deal.
sounds.
First off, it was a
Hey,
pretty
kid.
good deal.
Hey
Second off,
kid, you want a bow?
it's cheap. My soul is worth Nix's soul is worth less to him than money because he's poor, but he has a soul. He can sell that. He doesn't
Money
have
does he have?
much money.
But yeah, like
Didn't
pain
you
for your
see
soul, pain with your soul doesn't cost anything in the short term.
Didn't you see the
Yeah.
chest?
I feel like you should sell your organs before you sell your soul, right?
I think Nix would be the kind of person who would
It
sell
depends
both
on
his
which
kidneys.
organs.
Yeah, I think Nix would be the kind of person who would sell both his kidneys.
I
The
will-
vital ones.
Look, my character will sell what isn't necessary for him to live.
You can get the metal lungs, and then you can sell your lungs. The ventilating
Tell
lungs.
me where I can get those lungs, and we got ourselves a deal. A trade, my real lungs for metal lungs. I'm up for that.
To be honest, that's literally an upgrade because the metal lungs allow you to breathe even in vacuum. But
It'd be real inconvenient if someone put me in a really warm room when I had those, and yeah.
oh wait, that means that if you're no, a small character couldn't fit inside of a bag of holding, could they? No, they probably could. Maybe
Who is small?
none of us. But I'm just thinking about the possibility of stuffing a small character into a bag of holding with the ventilating chest thing.
Cool. Well, anyway, I think we're done.
That sounds about right.
I sold my soul to some being. I'm proud of myself for that.
Yeah, you're a real deal maker, aren't you?
I mean,
Yeah, not often you get to do that.
yeah, I'm sure I don't.
Yeah. Then,
You know what? I really want you to come. Like, really want you to get another NPC to come up to him and get you an even better deal for his soul, and you're just like, ah, darn.
Yeah, already.
I mean,
already
there's
gave
nothing
that
that
one.
says I can't accept both deals. They just have to fight over my soul. It's not my problem.
No, it's literally not your property anymore, though. It's not your
Yeah.
soul anymore.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. It's like you
They
sell
don't
your
know
house
that.
to someone, and then someone else comes. Yeah, and you offered. So, hey, you want to buy this house I just sold?
yes, but they don't know it's not mine anymore. I can
I mean,
lie.
because you wouldn't have a soul, they probably would know
yeah,
that.
I feel like a contract you made for your soul is definitely not going to be magical and in some way notice that.
Yeah, I feel like in that case you'd probably just straight up die if you don't complete the contract. That seems like if I were to make like a contract for somebody's
I have-
soul, I'd
I
want to
have a +9 in my ability to lie to people. I'll be fine.
Roots in that one.
Yeah, you better fucking believe I will.
I mean, that is very normal to roll in that one in that case.
I've rolled I've got a total of 14s or nat 1s this session. Besides that one unnatural 20, but that is
Still find it funny that we almost spent 3 hours doing
nothing.
all.
I mean,
Great work. I
We're
mean, yeah, we
professionals.
technically have spent 3 to 4 days on, but it's like prep, lose composition, prep,
Selling soul.
I mean,
I'm
I
proud of
guess to be fair, it is the first time in like what 2 weeks that all of us have been in the same place together.
yeah.
I
You
mean,
know what?
it was kind of like halfway through the session at the DM was already like,
3
yes,
weeks.
next thing is going to be the big fight. So
I
yeah.
will say this, I'm proud of myself. I can now be called a soulless individual.
I think you could have been called that before. Don't worry about it.
Yes, but now it's actually true.
Yeah, but that seems like semantics.
No, it's not semantics, it's fact.
I know it's not fact, but like not being called a soulless, like soulless is usually meant in a non-literal form.
Well, now it is literal.
I guess, but that's like a small improvement.
Hey, look. It's funnier.
And improvement is improvement, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
spirit.
I feel like for other
I feel like we have kind of come to the point where you can all sign off because we're now just having meta conversations about the campaign.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it's probably not the best content for on stream.
Yes.
Probably not.
so,
but I mean, I don't know.
say
What do
your
you mean? There's like 10
goodbyes.
people watching.
Bye bye.
Yep. Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good time.
Farewell.
Until the next one, have a good one, everyone.